my god.
3 hags. You know, Moogle. I'm gonna have to ask you for your list of tavern names because some of those are really good, and I might have to use those.
That's a great tavern name, though. The 3 Hags. It's a good name.
3 hags.
I think
But you could also the 3 hags would be good. So would the smiling hag would be nice as well because you could have like a kind of a cool little.
Well, no,
picture
if
for the thing.
you have the 3 hags and it's actually ran by 3 hags, would be quite funny.
Well, no, I would love it if it was the 3 hags, but it was ran by 3 older women, and everybody just has the rumor that they're hags.
Yeah,
and that would be like a nice little like adventure hook, and then it probably knowing most D&D parties, it probably end with the 3 sweet old women getting killed. So probably not, probably not the greatest.
They're just really like weird.
Oh,
They're just
no.
really weird, but they're also really sweet. Like we're sitting at the
God.
table and
Okay.
we're waiting for them to.
It's D&D, Midge.
Yeah,
It's-
that's true.
The average party.
Not all D&D
The
is
average
dark.
D&D
Playing with
party-
kids,
what?
it's like
Oh no, playing with kids is fine. Actually, this is an out there for some people that don't know. There was recently a new release of a D&D starter box that came out, the Essentials kit, which comes with it's not the Minds of Pendelver, which just has pre-generated characters and like a generated like starting quest for like 1 to 6. This one's actually has like a condensed rule book with like character gen rules and all the SRD stuff, and quite a bit of stuff you need to play, and character sheets. So like you can start off and actually if you want to start getting people into D&D, Minds of Pendelver is good just to get the taste of it, and then to start right off with a character, get the Essentials kit.
Hey, Moogle, can you hear me?
You're
That's
muted.
all I want to know.
you've muted yourself, Rival.
No, I
He's
haven't.
fixing something, I think,
Okay.
But yeah,
or breaking something, or both maybe. Sure.
The Essentials kit is really nice.
You can hear me. no?
I've been debating picking it up. Because
We can't hear you now. You're muted still.
We can't hear you. You're still.
You can't
still
hear me.
muted.
You're muted on Discord.
You're muted on Discord.
I didn't mute myself. That was you.
Look up over here.
I think he knows.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now try. Yep, we can hear you.
Yeah.
now.
No,
there
it's
we go.
because we had problems last week.
Ah.
Where
No, we can hear you now.
no one could hear me. Well, you guys could, but they couldn't.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
So Red Moogle was on standby
Ah, right.
with
Thanks,
the
Red.
earphones of destiny. Basically, she's watching the stream just to go, yes, I can hear him. That's
Thank you,
it.
Red. You did good.
Red did good. Red did good. Okay.
good.
Oh.
Now there may be a little bit of a kind of a weird thing when Crimson turns up because I've got a
I
second
need to do
setup,
it the same.
but I don't know where his camera's going to thing, so I'm going to have to shrink the screens and things. So
A little tip you might want to try it, because Rival, do you have it like so? Like there's our names on near
No.
our camera. Okay.
no, because
then you should-
I did that for the first week. I got them all set up with names and everything, and I had all the cameras sorted out, and then half the people didn't turn up.
Ah.
I was
And
gonna say
was all
don't do
sad.
that because that'd be a lot of extra effort. Then.
As
Well,
Midge
I do-
knows
I
on
do
a
that.
Saturday night.
I do that on a Saturday night, and yeah.
I see sometimes when the stream starts, I'm like, oh Midge, oh you poor boy.
Fine.
So
But
no,
what
I've just
should-
got
What
boxes.
should happen? Yeah, what should happen is that all the cameras will be equidistant. Will be equal after he joins. So they'll-
Yeah, I get that,
Exactly.
but it's just that because we've
No,
got
it's,
on
yeah,
Discord at the moment,
yeah.
I've got a massive Utari camera,
Oh hi.
If I
I have
if
a
I
massive
want,
rifle.
yeah, I have a
which is a
massive
picture of
rifle.
Utari with his helmet and a fag hanging out his mouth. So which is great,
Hey, it's called a cigarette, all right?
but
Yeah. Remember, Twitch is a U.S.-owned company, and that has a very different meaning here.
yes, it does. He has a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. I apologise for that,
There you
people.
go. There you go.
So when Crimson gets here, I'm gonna have to resize Utari's camera and then resize Crimson's camera,
We'll be fine. We'll get there.
and I'll just
Yeah,
go and
if
have
I
an aneurysm
if I
at
had
the
known
same
you
time.
needed that, I could have got my tablet and had ambient bot join in to just.
Why
be
didn't you
a
do that?
proxy. Because
Oh, well.
you would have had to tell me beforehand. I would have to go get my tablet from my workshop.
Oh, that's right. Just blame me for it. Why don't you?
I mean, I can literally just pull up my phone and I think I could join.
Pete Grr, thank you very much for the lightning bolts of doom.
A couple of other announcements just from me. We might have a podcast editor in the works, so the podcast version of this should be returning very, very soon.
Entertainment for
Huzzah.
work.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
finally...
saw you uploaded 2 episodes this week.
oh yeah, no, that was just because they didn't release when I told them to release. Because YouTube. And then the final thing is a thing to people that are watching on my end. I will definitely be at PDXCon 2019. I finally had that confirmed. So if you're going to be in Berlin for that, let me know. And yeah, I'll be there. All right.
Ooh. Fancy.
Utari, I just want to say you have a very nice face. Looking at your screen, you have a very nice face.
Thank you.
Okay.
Put it out there.
Oh wait, I need to get Utari's stream up as well.
Yeah, because Utari's streaming now. Because he a badass motherfucker. That's why.
He's streaming again.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I've my new gaming rig's in the works.
Ooh.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Nice. I'm
I took your
I am-
advice.
What advice?
I'm going for the Ryzen 7 3700X instead of the 3800.
Yeah, you're better. Yeah, it's just not worth the extra money for the 3800 in all honesty.
I did try ask Red Moogle if I could go for the Ryzen 9, and after much discussion and some
I mean,
threats of being tickled, I went down to the 3700X.
yeah. Well, you can always upgrade later to the 3800.
know, but it's really nice.
That's the thing. It's the same socket type, so you're
I don't know. I don't know why, but I just imagine Moogle's hand just coming out of nowhere and just slapping Rival in the back of the head when he's talking about it.
No, she just does
Okay.
that because I am incredibly ticklish, and I can't
I'm a
breathe when I'm
tickly
tickled.
bitch.
And she literally just goes, "Yes, okay."
Yes, okay, I understand. I'm sorry.
It's the finger of doom.
Right, are we ready to start?
No, because we haven't
whenever
made
you are.
Utari laugh ridiculously yet.
No,
Yeah.
not yet. But if you do, I'll probably cough up my guts because I've been suffering from a cold.
Oh
That's
no.
alright. I do it at least once a stream, you know that.
Rival dies like once a stream. We bring him back every time.
We've just got him in a cupboard.
Yeah. I'm
Oh, damn,
I'm
we've
in
killed
the
that one.
corner.
Here comes the
Yeah, I'm in
clone.
yeah, I'm in the corner just like Rivify.
Like the idea that we've got like a rival machine and you just press a button and a new one falls out and it just like somehow has the memories of all the others.
Hey.
Yeah, it just works.
Okay, let's
So
find
we-
you some clothes.
He's actually just an AI construct. That's all he is.
Yeah, I am a
So
Cylon.
he's
We just
he's a
download me into a new
Wayoom?
body.
He's a Wayoom of our group. He just keeps coming back.
Right, shall we get on?
Maybe.
Good. I did it. I mentioned the Star Trek.
He
Okay.
did it. Well done. Congrats.
Yay. Okay.
You feel good about yourself now, Roach?
I mean, I could just do this. Pop all my fingers, but I'm not gonna keep doing that because Rival hates it, and once he starts paying attention, it's gonna annoy him.
Oh, I'm paying attention. I'm just ignoring you.
It's called biting his tongue.
Yes.
Ah,
And his
It's
face.
very
That's why he's-
painful.
Yeah.
Not that you
See
care
blood coming
about
from his
that.
lips.
that may have had something to do with the Jade Island enemies, because I like that idea.
Oh yeah.
Don't tell me what annoys
turn
or
is it?
freaks you guys out.
The
It
Mia's
starts
turn.
at the top of Mir's turn, because that's how he
Oh,
wants
it's
it.
spring loaded. I can't help it now, Roach.
Shall we
It's spring loaded now. I can't help it.
we'll do a quick recap, shall we?
Yeah, because we are in the middle of fighting, so.
Yeah, so I'll quickly do a recap then. So, last time on Sleeping Giants, we went and investigated a case that kind of fell upon us. A mysterious amulet was either placed or misplaced on Isaac, and Isaac took it to the authorities. Whilst in the market of... Oh my goodness, the town name has left me.
It's only one of the largest towns in the world. Don't worry.
Yep.
Takova.
Takova, of the Gold River Republics. And there we are. I'm trying to do this without notes, so forgive me.
No, never. We refuse to forgive you.
And we were having a lovely, lovely evening, spending a little bit of money and
A lot
relaxation
of
time in a well-to-do establishment. Some of the party ate some phoenix, like proper. Oh, we went through some gold that night. The next morning, the authorities caught up with us and informed us that this person was missing and was wanted on the kidnapping of children. We couldn't consciously progress in our own path without at least taking a cursory look into the investigation, maybe helping the police, where we stumbled upon some facts that they had missed and managed to trace the offending person to the forest. In the forest, we encountered a spirit tree of some kind and some zombies, which were inhabiting this now dark and miserable place. It's kind of the good in the world is less so in this forest, it seems. A lot of good energy has left, allowing the dark to infest it. We beat them, and we have progressed forward to the cottage that we were so destined to find, which was decorated with offal and also the corpse of the person we were looking for. So that's a bit annoying.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished? No. It seems that the clear clue as to who the real perpetrators were was staring us right under the nose, and now we're in a fight against a coven of green hags. But we'll get more onto that after the fight once we get more information. It is Demir, our lovely NPC party member's turn. So, what's Demir doing, Roach, Mr. DM?
Demir. Well, Demir's going to load up combat.exe.
What's Demir's demeanor?
Oh god. Cease. I wanna die.
Comma dash this unit attack.
Oh god.
It's like JavaScript, but it's all in Russian.
Mongolian.
The only scripting experience I have is in Arma, so I was just thinking about how to program like somebody a unit in Arma to attack. Being like, fuck, parentheses, attack this unit, comma, to detach. Like it'd be horrible. Demir, who has had Bless cast on him by Arwan, I believe, cast Bless.
No, I would cast Bless, because Bless
No.
is
You
the cleric
cast Bless.
thing. Yeah.
The cleric did it, yeah.
Yeah.
right. I don't know. The bard could probably figure out how to cast Bless at some point. Just remember-
Bards can do bless, I know.
Yeah,
Oh.
so, yeah.
It's a level 1 spell
Fair.
for them as well.
Yeah. Don't worry. Everybody's equally obsolete in the face of bards.
We had this discussion, yes.
Yep, but not on stream. So Demir's going to... He's not riding. He's got his shield. He's going to go ahead and do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet up. Does he have any ranged combat ability? Should know.
Probably
I
has like a
think.
throwing axe, maybe. That seems like something
He has
Probably had
a
a bow.
singular. He has a singular dagger. That is
That's
his boot
20
knife.
foot range.
Utari, can you type yeet in the chat? And
No, it's 20.
use
It's
it
20
as
slash 60.
sketching?
So it's up to. So you can.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
mean,
maximum
but
range of
20
60.
foot effective range.
Well, 20 feet until he gets disadvantage.
Yeah.
Effective
It's
range.
the same with throwing axes, I think.
A freaking
20
dagger costs 2 gold pieces.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Weird,
That was
man.
1 for
set the blooming pricing, you beep.
You feet. That's the term I have.
So weaponry in D&D is like one of the only things that's kind of expensive.
Well,
Yeah.
well, in magic.
And armor.
Okay, I think
And
I
armor.
think Demir's gonna.
That's
And
why-
anything
Demir's
else that
gonna-
you actually want, to use.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna move forward with his second action and go 5, 10, 15, 20,
Huh.
25.
It's the
Get into
Uteshian way of saying yeet.
Yes.
Yeah. Huh.
It's much
I
longer
actually
than
doesn't- I don't know
It's,
what it-
it's not actually that. The actual characters are not that different from the actual word. Just like the T is flipped upside down. there's no backing to the E's in every single one tail, and the Y is just a little bit cocked to the side. But it's essentially the same.
Cocked to the side.
Okay, so he's just gonna use both of his actions to dash up to oh, you fucking know, Green Hag 2. And I forget, does Action Surge come back at a short rest, or is that a long
Yes,
rest?
short rest.
Short
I think you
rest.
mentioned.
Short rest.
Yeah.
So did you guys take a short
Yes,
rest? No.
you gave us a short
Oh, yeah.
rest.
You gave us a short rest. Don't even think about trying to take that away from us.
All right. So he got his Action Surge back, but he's gonna hold that.
He took
And
my
wait.
means. You cannot take my short rest.
So he's just gonna hold
You may
there. and
take
he's
our
gonna-
lives,
He's gonna.
but you'll never take our short rest. And
he's
Mikey's
gonna-
going.
He's gonna hold there. He's gonna hold there and hold her down by the threat of a attack of opportunity. Actually,
Okay.
because that makes the most tactical sense. Isaac, you're 20 feet in the
Okay.
air, or however many feet up in the air you were, because you're flying. remember?
25 foot, yeah.
25 feet up in the air.
And you're
Gives me
right over
advantage
the other
on
side of the map
range,
from me, aren't you?
correct?
I think he is, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's 100 feet away.
Hundreds of feet, hundreds, I tell you.
I'm.
Spread out. We are so spread out that even zoomed out, I'm struggling to get people in with.
Yeah,
having
it's so many.
my character sheet open.
Yeah. It's a big. It was this just shack in the center of a clearing, and you all decided to take like a semicircle approach.
No, I'm fairly sure that was something to do with Isaac deciding that, not the rest of us.
It's a good idea. It might have been a back door.
Yep.
Uh,
in the one-room shack.
So yeah, it's being in the air. Do I get advantage
Uh.
on ranged?
See, I'll
So I'm
normally.
at a higher.
Yeah, but you're only 25 feet up. See, normally when you're next to somebody, if you're on one level above, so like a 5-foot drop up or up, you get advantage on the attack. I don't know if you're 25 feet up and 100 feet away, if that's equivalent.
Someone get some Pythagorean maths out here.
Because because if you were 30 feet up, I would give you it because I think that makes sense.
You're saying I've got to
'cause
go higher.
I'd say yeah, you'd have to go a bit higher to
Okay,
get
I'll
that
go another.
advantage.
Oh no, go
Because
another.
the angle's really low from 100 feet at 25 foot up.
I'll
It's
go
not that
another
high.
10, 15 foot. I'll go
Fuck
15
it,
foot.
okay.
I'll go another. I'll use
15
half
feet
my
up.
movement to go for. So that makes
So
me
you're
at 40
40
foot in the air.
Yeah,
40
Oh,
foot.
40 foot. Yeah, 40 foot. I'll allow it at that point. I'll allow it at that
Okay.
point because, yeah, that you're closer to the
So
1-2 ratio.
I'm gonna
that you're supposed
hit
to be.
this
Yeah.
thing with a guiding bolt.
I've got my Russian viewer on today, talking in
Oh,
Russian,
hey, how you doing,
and no one knows how to speak Russian.
25.
So Regnigle's
hit.
doing.
Hold on a second. Never mind. She won't do that.
Everyone's
Joe,
just having a
try and
piece of
counter
shit like,
spell me.
please speak English. I do not know what you're saying.
I don't know what you're talking about, bitch. Yeah, it's a hit.
No.
That's 20
Ooh.
damage, and
Okay.
it grants advantage on the next person to attack her. Guiding
Well,
bolt.
actually,
that was already applied to the creature.
That's
so
pretty
grant
cool,
advantage
actually.
is already, yeah,
Okay.
it's an automatic
Uh,
thing, one duration.
Okay.
It's for one turn. Okay, yeah. So you cast your spell, and from your fingertips, a bolt of white hot energy streaks out. Little after
Yeah.
images of gold and light. As it races forward, strikes her square in like the swell of the back.
Oh, oh.
Which one is
That's
this?
called
This is,
steam.
this is 2, so that's.
This is
that's
the one
Fang
in.
Jaw. It's Fang
This
Jaw.
isn't this the
Yeah.
one that's relatively pretty, except for the face.
Except for the face, which has like fangs and jaw, like around her jaw, and just like these big tusks and stuff. So,
Mm.
so yeah, she screams out whenever she's struck, and you can see like the energy kind of bubble around the skin that's exposed. It's not
yeah.
good, not good.
And then I'm gonna move to there, if that's okay.
You moved up 15.
15. Yeah, so I've still
Okay,
got another 15.
That's fine then, yeah.
Smell of burning flesh from radiant light is filling the area. It's not
Mm.
pleasant.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
definitely not pleasant as well because it's hag flesh, so it's like you
Oh,
gain-
no.
it's really moist and mildewy. So,
Oh no! It smells like mold.
yeah, burning mold. You ever smell burning mold? It's
Yeah, it's
horrible.
fucking
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah. And that's the end of your turn, so we go to Sash.
Hi, how you doing? Nice to see y'all.
Doing fine. Combat.
It's
Yeah.
good combat time, you know. So let me see about movement. So it's 30. Okay, that's weird. That's like on the line. All right. I'm guessing charging doesn't increase your movement like it does in other systems. Is that another thing that happens in 5e?
No, no.
Mm,
There are things that there are certain, I think, class things for charging, but it'd be like I think doesn't a barbarian get like a certain subclass barbarian get like a charge or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but not everybody, because basically it's just you moving.
It's
and
not.
attacking.
It's not like playing Warhammer
Yeah.
where you.
Yeah.
Or Pathfinder where you double your movement on a charge if you're charging.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get extra.
You don't.
Oh, F. Oh well, it's fine.
You can
I
tell
was
Mikey
no-
plays Pathfinder often. 'Cause,
Yeah, I love Pathfinder, man.
There's no declaring charges.
Yeah, all right. I'll move to there then. That's okay.
If there was, I'd love Overwatch mechanics.
Oh yeah.
There
Yeah,
is a
I-
feat that allows you to do that in this Overwatch.
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely based around archery, but you like if anybody moves within your certain cone of sight or something like that, you can get an attack.
Yeah.
opportunity
That's
at
a
range.
thing I think in
I know,
XCOM 1 and 2 as an ability. If you're a support class where you like
I mean, yeah.
something move.
Well, yeah, but no, I think there is a feat in D&D that does
D&D,
that.
Yeah,
yeah.
and there's also
Yeah.
like
it does
feats
other
and
things
other
too,
things.
though. It's like a
Yeah.
it's because all
It's-
feats do multiple things. And,
Yeah, because
it's-
they're so rare in 5e compared to other systems because you have to keep
Well,
up a whole.
Well, it's not Pathfinder where they have books full of feats.
And
so-
like fighters get like 17 or 18 feats or more. I think.
yeah.
Ridiculous. Anyway,
So
I'm
what
gonna
do
throw
you
my
do?
axe at her because fuck her. 'Cause I'm right next to her.
All right.
So if I click this button, it should automatically use advantage, right? Because of the way that it's set up, right? I
It
assume
should,
so.
yes. It
Let's just
should.
see how it works. I'm already targeting
Yes.
her. Oh yeah, cool.
And
that's
you
I rolled
and it
two
au-
twos.
You rolled 2 2s, but and it also automatically rolled your bless with that too.
Yeah,
which is
that's cool.
pretty freaking
Oh,
cool,
yeah.
actually.
Axe just goes flying past
That's
her
really
head.
good to know.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you have bless on you, you'll automatically have the D4 rolled, which is great.
Which I
That's
mean
really
is
good.
exactly. It should, because you don't run out of it. You just keep rolling
Yeah.
a D4 with everything you get. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
That's
Every
good.
attack roll, every save, I believe, and that's it.
Yeah, attack
Yes,
and
that
save.
is
Because
my
I can
turn
see
because-
the effect
yeah.
code, and that's what it says. Yeah, you throw the axe. It just kind of you throw it with a good amount of force, but you're this wasn't how it was supposed to go. So you're going from waiting to attack really quickly, and you just weren't set up. You just didn't have the stance right. Your foot was in the wrong position to throw, and it just kind of just straight across.
You just really wasted my advantage I gave, really.
Yeah, he did.
And it's gone. Yeah, yep, the advantage
Yeah.
is gone.
It's only one use.
Oh, that sucks. Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. I saw
That
a
really
19 and a 2, and I'm like, oh cool, hope it's a 19. Nope.
Nope.
But yeah, it also
That's so
takes out my
horrible.
my hand axe ammo because I have 2 of them, so I take one off.
Yeah. So R1's turn, which is
Yeah,
Midge's
I've been playing
responsibility.
him. Yeah. So, Arwen's.
It'd be
got it.
great. Well, it wouldn't be great, but it'd be freaking hilarious if R1 died in this combat right as Crimson got into the call.
Oh wait, I
Alright,
need to
maybe
push-
we need to roll.
Sorry, I need to go back to the spells list that you sent me.
All right, mate, you need to roll one last death save for R1. Fail.
Hey, guys, I'm
sorry,
here.
I'm late. Oh, that's fun.
Not that we
I'm
do
sorry.
that.
So sorry, Chris. I'm so
Not that we
sorry.
do that, because we're nice and we wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
if you have to start taking death saves and you fail your death saves, I'm not gonna save you. You're dead.
Failed your
Can-
death saves.
Hold on, I need to read up what one spell does. I think
You
what
got
he's
like
gonna
3
do
healers.
is
You're dead. It's your fault at that point.
You got a good
Yeah,
point
to be
there.
fair,
Yeah.
we've got a lot of healing capability.
Yeah,
You got,
you're
you got a
dead.
clerical life. You got a bard, and you got a sorcerer who has access to.
To healing
The
spells,
healing,
whose main heals. So who mainline heal spells. Like if you're dying in this party, it's your fault. At that point, you've done something wrong.
Also, I think it's funny how I think the cleric is the only one who's ever actually had to make a death save so far. The cleric alive actually had to make one. I think I made one.
I think R1's made a death save before. Didn't
I'm
he? Or
pretty
was
sure
that-
Isaac as well.
Yeah, you guys have gotten death saves. But you just never did them.
I've
that
definitely
much.
made them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have R1 cast Phantasmal Force on Green Hag 1.
Green Hag 1. Green Hag 1.
Green Hag 1 is the one with the. She's the big rotund one, right? That
She's the one in full
No,
health.
she's
as
the
well.
one. She's the one with the doll's mask
Oh,
covering
right,
her face and is completely covering all the rest of her body.
So,
So Phantasmal Force.
it says you craft an illusion to take root in the mind of the creature. I'm gonna say that it imagines itself encased in stone suddenly.
Encased in
As in,
I gotta
like,
read.
there-
I have to read
so,
that
like,
wording.
Well, it says you craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature that you can see. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you
No
can't
larger than a
change-
10-foot cube.
I'm gonna say with the way that reads, you can't change their perception of their self. Only create
No. I'm
a-
saying it's like around them, like they suddenly.
Oh, like there's a ball of stone, or like there's a
Like-
wall of stone encasing.
like
them
they're
completely.
inside a hollow
Okay.
cone of stone.
All right, I thought you meant like they were.
Not
that
like
they had turned to
carbonite,
stone.
no.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
like,
all right. All right.
like a mime.
No.
You know, you're inside.
Okay.
So,
Glass.
yeah, as in they've been put in
So
some
they
sort
have
of
to make-
stone prism.
They have to make an
Um,
intelligence save, DC 15.
Yeah.
And so they're saving. They're gonna do that.
I think you can make them roll that from the thing.
Yeah,
can't
they succeeded with it. They succeeded with a 19. So unfortunately, R1 starts like doing a little. What does he
Little
use for
Jake, he's
music?
like, you know, he's got a.
Well, he can bring his swords and stuff.
Oh, that's
so
yeah.
he-
So he starts making these like really complex noises with like the because I don't want to say he's hitting the blades of the swords because that makes me cringe as somebody.
Yeah.
He's hitting the hilts of his swords together really like melodically for a few seconds, and there's like a.
I like the idea that his swords have little nooks in them, so when he goes through the air, they do like different notes.
That could be something too as well, and yeah, he's just going through and he's making this, and the hag like gets stiff for a split second, but then
Realizes.
shakes her head and
And
she
R1
realizes that
noticing that he's gonna go to the left.
run, run away. All right, so is he just running there? That's where you want.
Yep.
I'm going to assume yes. Fucking a plate as big as his head of Yorkshire puddings. As big as his head. You can't
There's
get rid.
something
We can
wrong
see it.
Jesus. Oh,
Jesus
dear.
fucking Christ!
Mate,
dude.
there's something physically wrong with you. Do you have like work?
I had my dinner, so that I didn't go over my calorie limit today, was 2 potatoes that I made into fries. 2 potatoes that fit in my hand that I made into fries without oil to air fry them. So
Oh, that's so nice though. The air frying is so good though. I love it.
Oh,
so
no, it is.
dry
Oh,
and
it's-
crisp. Mm.
Well, actually, no. I cook them so that they're just not fully crisp because I like mine to have a little bit of give to them. I don't like I don't like them being burned. I use russets, so air frying with russets is kind of it doesn't work as well. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I cook. And that's
do
the
like
end of your
cooking.
turn. Yeah,
We all
no,
love
I love cooking. Is at the end of R1's turn. All right.
Erwin's turn.
Erwin's turn. So let's see. What's a Dollfoot gonna do?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot that they rolled the exact same initiative all down the board. So they did.
Oh no, they just because they were all a part of the pack. I just had them roll mass.
Oh, you had
so
them roll
just-
1. Okay.
They all just rolled 1, so I made it.
I
a
just
bit
thought it
easier.
was like super ironic that they all rolled 12.
That would be amazing. Who's okay? So 3 and 2 have both been invisible, but 1 has not, because 3 was the one that you guys initially saw.
Yes.
The one we initially saw was shot out of invisibility, remember?
Invisibility, yeah, and then
And the other one attacked Justinia.
2 attacked Justinia while invisible to get him because he
Yeah.
crossed her.
Back
Okay.
in a tinkle.
So
It was very
one
nice
is,
to her.
one is going to well, she's gonna run, or not run. Or run? Yes? No? She'll make
Maybe.
a decision. She's gonna spread a
some
little
point.
bit outward, go 10 feet that way. And who is the most dangerous here?
You've got the big barbarian, the other big barbarian, and the big dragonborn. So
Demir's not a barbarian. Demir's wearing half plate and has like a long sword and a shield with like an emblem on it. He's a straight fighter.
He's a
fairly
badass,
civil. He's wearing stuff that is obviously Uteshian, but it's very he's much more refined. It's more of like he has the.
all right, so you got a barbarian, a fighter, and a cleric.
fighter and a cleric, but a fucking humongous cleric.
Yeah.
Who's done the most damage here? I think.
Nobody. I don't think any of us have gotten any attacks in yet because I did my turn.
Are you kidding me? There's all three of them have been damaged. All three of them have been damaged.
Yeah, but I don't think it was by us. Like we didn't have. I don't
Yeah,
think
it
myself, Justinia, or Demir have done anything. Have we?
It was all the rangers.
Yeah,
it was all the
range.
yeah. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna roll here to see which one of the ranged characters are gonna get hit. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So that's gonna be cast eye bite already. Plop, plop. I gotta. There's no way of getting the coven as a character token you can drop in. So it's all just spells I have to memorize. I have to put on and kind of figure out like
How they work?
Mm.
Yeah, that sucks.
how they work. So
It shouldn't
It's
be
a
too
good-
long now though until the Unity upgrade. So maybe they'll include that then.
no, I think that what they've said is just going to transfer this because all the coding will be the same. It's just the engine that they're using. So all this stuff that I've bought already, all the source books and everything, will just transfer directly over. So just as is. I wish they did fix a couple of things because there's a couple of 5th edition foes that are not coded correctly. Like that.
Maybe being in
tree.
the Unity engine will make things a little.
Well, just
easier.
stuff missing.
Yeah.
Missing and taken from other creatures was something I noticed in the last fight you guys had. As you can see within range.
I'm back.
Sorry, I'm reading. I have to read quickly. Okay, so she's going to cast a spell using. She grabs something inside of one of her sleeves and brings it out, and you see this odd object in her hand, and it's a like random doll's foot that she uses to cast with, and she's holding it up, and she's looking directly at you, Rivallon, and it's a guttural speech that has no rhythm to it, and it's just like it's shifting ever onward. And she's going to cast Phantasmal Killer on you.
Great.
So that okay, so she used that spell.
I
Got
just
it.
saw Midge's face light up. Just look up at the camera and go, "Oh,
So you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Of course I do. Where am I? Oh, that's right, I'm up here. We're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, oh you sweet.
oh, good roll." Well
18.
done.
God damn.
I think if you target Rivallon though and click the save thing on the spell, it'll do it automatically though. Not sure.
No, not in the way that this is working, because there's no. I'm bringing it up through the spells sheet. And
Fair,
going
yeah,
through there,
yeah.
so it's not programmed like that, unfortunately. Yeah, no, that DC was. 12 plus 1, DC was 13, so you beat that handedly.
Well done.
Good.
So
Buff
on a
taps.
failed save, on a successful save, the spell ends.
Just
All right. Yeah. So no, that did not go. That did not. Damn it. That was.
Roach's face is just I'm so upset.
Well, every spell that they've tried so far, that you've saved against. Actually.
No,
Because eye bite
I got me
was-
with one, didn't they?
No, I counterspelled one, didn't I?
Yeah. Eye bite didn't go through, and neither did There's
This
one
thing,
other thing.
Blight?
whatever it is.
Blight, yeah, I think it was Blight that they were casting. Oh, damn. All right.
I like how you're even like going against somebody who has probably one of the lowest wisdom scores here and isn't proficient in wisdom saves.
All right, that's the end of that hag's turn. So 2, which is down here with Demir.
It's currently being surrounded by large people.
Yep. Okay, yeah, she's just gonna go for the old
Ye old.
for the
Tried and trusted stab.
claws. Yep, using her claws. So,
Better hope
Can you
those
go
aren't
ahead?
infected, because they probably are, because she's a hag.
and that was a 25 to hit, which hits Demir handedly.
Oh,
Poor boy.
Boy, and damage.
oh.
Roll 2 1s. Rolled 2 1s on
nice.
2d8.
Did you just say
2d8.
those claws hit handedly? Was there
Mhm.
meant to be the pun there?
No, it wasn't. I just did that naturally.
I was ignoring it.
I noticed it, and I was
I gotta
like,
give myself a hand. That was good.
Ah!
Oh, please stop. Do not let me get on a plane.
I'm the only one who's willing to DM. You have to deal with me.
This is where like we all meet up in the Netherlands, and I just walk the road and just go "fuck you," and then walk away. Just go home.
I wouldn't say I didn't deserve it. All right. So and she's also going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15. Let's kind of do a little bit of a roundabout away around Demir, so that she can't be threatened with flanking as easily.
Yeah, I was like,
Uh,
it's gonna be spicy.
Meta.
Yeah. And so Hag 3, she, the big one, the very fat hag is going to go ahead and cast. What is she gonna cast? She's gonna cast polymorph on. Hold on, I just gotta double check this spell just so I remember. Polymorph. It's not true polymorph. That would be great.
You are now
Truly polymorph would be so OP at this level. 'Cause
oh no, definitely.
Okay, someone is now playing the rest of the campaign as a squirrel.
I think you can use dispel magic at a high enough level. I think you can.
But none of
or
us have,
remove curse or something
have a
like
high
that.
enough spell slot. We need a level 5 spell
We'd have-
slot.
We'd have to
that's
go
true.
for
Oh, we
good
haven't even
old
got level 4
NPC help.
ones yet.
We'd have to
Yeah.
probably go to somebody who could cast spell magic and hope that they would be able to do it.
Lucky enough for you, you're at Tarkova, which has like multiple
Oh, yeah.
magic skills in it, so
Yeah.
that'd be something.
is
All right,
that.
yeah, he's
Justinia
she's
is
gonna
now a
cast
field mouse.
polymorph on Ustenia.
Oh boy.
So I
Justinia,
need you
welcome to being a field mouse.
yeah, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
I'm so glad I gave you bless now. You have no idea.
So make your
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Bless will automatically apply to it, which is cool. So. Oh!
Son of a
oh,
bitch!
Oh, 20!
Nice! Oh hell yeah!
Quite literally, none of these spells are hitting because you're succeeding every save.
Where we
Every
shouldn't.
fucking saves. We shouldn't. All right, so yeah, you guys haven't rolled under. Fucking hell. Yeah, she's just gonna go ahead and not turn you into a cat.
Aw. Justinia
Aw.
Because you're wearing a cat. It was gonna be ironic. That was the.
Ah,
Because they have a sense of humor while they eat children. So. Yeah. Okay. They. She's gonna go 5. Well, actually, no. She's gonna stay there. She's gonna move down this way. 5, 10. All right. Yeah, that's the end of her turn. All right, Ustenia, it's your turn. God damn it.
Justinia, fuck him up, dude. Do it.
I would like
Fucking
to do that.
ruin him.
Okay. All right. You're now flanking.
Rage.
All right. Do your rage. Hey, he didn't have to do anything there. You knew exactly how to do it.
Hey,
We're
I'm
learning.
learning at last.
Yeah.
And
It only took us
I'm,
a year.
I'm going to
finally passed
apply.
off.
I'm
you
going to
passed that
apply.
intelligence check, but
I'm going to apply the greatest cure for headaches. I'm going to apply a silvered longsword directly to face. Directly to face.
To all those children who don't get that reference, there used to be a commercial that we're referencing. Fucking,
him.
you rolled a 10 and you still got a 20.
yeah, 10 plus 3 plus 7 because thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, because I'm disgusting.
Yes, you are. You are
Jesus
a nasty
Christ.
boy. You
Yeah.
are a
All right,
nasty
yeah.
boy.
Go
Ghost
ahead.
near in close combat is Rivallon at ranged combat.
Yes.
Yep. It's 11 damage.
11
And
damage.
I'm going to
Yep,
attack
that-
again.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
More sword to face.
17. Fuck it! What? What? What?
That was a natural 8, plus 2 from Bless, plus 7 from Strength.
Fucking bless, Scott. Well, actually, no. You still would have hit with fucking that.
And that's
15.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's 3 plus 6 9. Hey. Nice.
They have like an
So
AC
tw-
of 16,
21.
so that's like...
Yeah. So that's 21 damage total, and that's my turn.
You sure? You sure you just don't want to?
Actually, no, you should have been rolling at advantage for both of those because you're flanking, right?
Oh shit,
Oh,
yeah, you're
God,
right, but
yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Well, you
Well,
could have gotten
in
a natural
ours,
20 and
Yeah,
fucked
could
them
have
right
crit.
up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Well, it's already. We've already
Just
done the
remember,
damage.
next
We've
Yeah,
already done
it's
the
too
damage,
late.
so
Let's
that's-
ignore
yeah.
that.
If he hadn't rolled the damage, then I would have said yes. Go ahead. We already did that. So, Rivallon, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. I will move to there, please.
All right.
Thank you.
You may.
Thank you very much. My hunter's mark is still on Green Hag 3.
All right. That is yes. Yes. That is yes. Yes. It's a natural 20. You just rolled a natural 20 to hit Green Hag.
Holy shit.
So I'll
Fuck
roll
him
me
up.
damage.
Yep.
Oh.
Go ahead. Roll your damage, you son of a bitch.
Speaking of criticals,
An extra 1, although that's not showing because it's gone on my combat tracker. 1 second, I'll re-roll that.
5 extra damage on Green Hag 3.
Yep.
Damn.
And now my second attack.
Oh, I forgot you have a second attack.
Ah!
What do you guys? You guys missed one.
Finally.
I mean, to be fair, Roach, we've had times where
I'm
we've
turning it
rolled really
around.
badly,
They're
and
turning
we've-
it around.
Finally, they've missed like twice. I threw an axe at one of them which missed, and Rivallon shot one which missed.
And is that the end of your turn?
Yes, because I've used my move and my everything else. So
Don't you still have a bonus action?
yes, I moved my hunter's mark.
Oh, I thought your hunter's mark was on 3. I didn't think it. But okay. All right. No, that's fine.
Yeah, but I can't do anything else because all my other bonus things are either healing people by touching them, or disengaging from combat without getting
Oh, you
an
don't have
attack.
you don't have like what's that thing that thorn or that
Hail of Thorns.
Oh.
No, I got rid of
can't be
that.
used
In
with Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
They're both concentration.
Oh, that's good point.
And all my cohorts normally end up being really, really close to the person I'm actually trying to hit with
That's
my Hail
true.
of Thorns, so they would take
That's
damage as
true.
well.
I remember that. All
We
right.
have like
so
well, currently we have 3 melee-based people. We usually only have 2, so.
so
Sorry,
that's
no, we usually have 4.
Demir's turn. Demir is going to go ahead and well, he sees a target.
He sees
Hello,
a target.
JP.
Let's target. Might as well fuck him up.
He sees a target and
Don't forget to put advantage on that.
Right,
he's
I'm
going
ready
to
for my
hold
food
it.
coma. Ah.
Ready
I mean,
for
he's
his
just gonna
food
fucking
combat.
pass out in his chair. Just I'm dead. That's it.
It's probably like a
fuck you, Mitch.
probably like a 2,000 calorie meal.
I can't even eat. I can't eat that much in a whole day.
I mean, that is my only meal today.
That's
I
also
have to
incredibly
I have
bad
to
for
have
you,
500. I
so.
have to have 500 calories less.
Because I was at work earlier and I didn't eat beforehand.
So
So I had
he's
a big
going to
dinner.
attack with his longsword, one-handed, because he's using a shield.
Yep.
Dabber.
With advantage. He rolled a 4 and a 3. Though he did roll max with his D4,
Yeah.
and plus 4, which gave him a 12 maxed, which is not enough.
Damn it.
He only gets one attack because he's only level
5, right?
4.
4.
He's only level 4. So
He's such a
That
sweet
is-
young boy.
Demir's turn. Actually,
So
I think
that
he's
was-
I think he's whose age? He might not be the youngest. I don't actually know.
I'm
He's
20
Demir.
something.
Yeah, Demir. He's it's in his profile. Demir's 30.
Okay.
Damn,
he's
Demir's
not
actually
Distinguished
older
I'm,
than-
I'm,
38.
I'm younger.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yes.
think that. Wow. He's got that youthful exuberance about him, you know?
Yeah, yeah. He's just younger than Ustenia. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
fair, yeah.
And Ustinia is like one of those like, he's like just super buff, so you can't really tell his age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that really high testosterone. It's kept his face really young, and he hasn't grayed out yet.
It's like trying to like carbonate a brick.
Yeah. So how do we carbonate this
What an
man?
excellent-
That's
I
a
don't
very
know.
apt way of describing that. That is
Ustenia.
a very weird way. It's your turn, Isaac.
Yes. So I am going to move 30.
Sure, you want to move? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. You sounded unsure, so I'm giving
Yeah,
you a chance.
I want to move 30,
Okay.
and then I am gonna shoot that one with. Where is it? Just gonna pop out a casual firebolt
Counterspell.
against a cantrip. Okay.
She's not doing so well.
Okay, I'm gonna
She's
spend
like,
a sorcery
"Bitch."
point to cast another firebolt at her.
All right, you have that right.
I
That's a
missed.
miss. Okay.
If.
So that was a whoop, nothing happened. Huh? Whoop, and missed because of the confusion.
It scorched the ground in front of her. Just like a little streak of fire, like in front of her. You didn't
And then
touch
he
the
says
ring.
something along the lines of, "Well, getting better."
Yeah.
Just looks at his hand, looks up at her, and kind of Faraday rumbles.
I'm fucking.
Just,
not
just
happy.
imagine you're like, it's like a lighter. That you're like, damn, come on, fuck, come on, work, come on. Son of a bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, I have any experiences of that.
Yeah, you're out on a night out and you're like, damn, fucking, god damn.
But
Is
yeah,
it the end of your
that's
turn?
my turn. Yeah.
All right.
Nice
Slash.
question.
So quick question: is there a measuring tool I can use in this?
No.
Or no?
Oh,
Sadness.
Warhammer, no pre-measuring.
Fair.
I think that's actually been, that's no longer a rule, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Pre-measuring,
You can do what you
pre-measuring is
want now.
allowed in the new one because they don't give a shit about balance anymore. Okay.
Give me
That,
1 second here. I want to try it. Why am I doing? I don't know what's happening. Fix this shit. Weird. Undo that for me if you don't mind. I'm not trying to move there. Just reject it real quick. I'm trying to move somewhere else. It gets weird. Let me-
Pretty sure you can go ahead and
Found my
do.
balance.
Yeah, just re-click my token. That's what I figured that out.
Yep.
Try and do the math here on distances.
Wait, I mean, you can measure by counting tiles because we know each tile is 5 foot.
About 5 foot, yeah.
No, I wouldn't be able to do that. I was trying to get them both in my cone, but I can't because they're too far apart.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
They'd have to
if
be
I
within
go
one, unless you had a reach
go-
weapon.
one-
No, if you went
My
to,
cone.
you're trying to hit it with your
My
breath
cone.
weapon.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking
breath.
Of going,
That's a
like,
15-foot cone, so yes,
Yeah.
you would be
I
able
was
to.
thinking about going like there, but I don't think that's close enough.
No. You'd have to be. How long is this 15-foot cone, right?
It's 15 feet cone, yes.
1, 2, 3.
That's why you don't see me use it very often because I want to try and get people in an area.
How wide is the arc of the cone? Does it say?
It's like
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
I think it's like
Uh, Okay, so the way it works is
I know it
so-
starts here in front of me, and then it's
Yeah, it would not be within range. Actually, they're perfectly spaced so that neither of them would be. If you stood if you stood at
If I stood in the
Can only
middle,
hit
I
one of
wouldn't get
them.
them at all. Yeah.
I can't mark. Oh, actually, I can mark right here. If you stood right here, come on, frickin'.
That Unity update can't come fast enough.
Removal. No, they're not rectangles. It's just how far out I'm zoomed. That's why you can only see rectangles. You
Yeah.
can't see the
If I zoom in
dividing
farther,
lines.
you can see the squares.
Yeah, there you go. You got a square just there. The
Alright, if you stood
vertical lines are
here-
very, very faint. That's all.
If you stood here, where I'm marking, right there, the cone would strike these squares, where I've slashed through.
Yeah.
That's how the cone works. If you stood there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
and then it would stop there because that's 15 foot. Technically, it's from where your square is, or no, it would actually be one above. So if
Yeah, it would be
you,
one
if you
above.
started here, if you were here and did the cone, that's above it. How it would work.
Yeah.
That's how.
It goes 3
That's how-
squares in front of the square where in front of you, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how it works. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna move there anyway.
for future
because-
reference.
Yeah. I wanted to try and figure out measurements in my head, but I'm bad. So excuse me, I'm terrible at math and math.
Hey, you're fine. You're fine. All right.
So I'm targeting
So-
her, Green Hag 3 with her rotundness. Be nice.
No, that's not the. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, that is her.
This is black, by the way.
The one with the bag. The one with the bag that was eaten. Organ.
Awful, yeah.
Salted organ. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going
Snacking
to.
on it.
There it is. I'm gonna whack her with my warhammer. Hopefully it works.
Whack. All right.
I just watched Utari's cat like dart through the corner of his camera because I
Yeah.
couldn't quite see what it was. I was like, "My God, what is that behind him?"
It's two. It's two kittens. There's Loki and
Somebody,
Freya.
somebody's got the zoomies.
Hardcore zoomies.
Oh, I can.
You could have already done that before. We know what you were eating. We
Yeah,
saw you get it.
I still feel like watching the meal as that's still a bit weird.
He's basically what he's saying is he's an egotistical son of a bitch.
Are you one of those aliens from Enterprise that can't watch people eat? Because it's like.
It's
Somebody else
considered
got that?
porn. Is that a thing?
Yeah,
then?
or it was considered like it was like you eat like you mate. I think was the insult they said because it's supposed to be done in private. I think.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, you haven't-
messy. Is the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I did
Anyway,
it.
I'm gonna
more
I'm gonna-
Star
I-
Trek.
I hit this bitch, so I'm gonna whack her in the fucking head with my big old piece.
Oh
of
yeah.
steel.
Oh, you did hit. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ah, that's poor damage.
He's poor. He's poor damage.
Still 8 damage though. I'll take it.
8. Yeah. And is that the end of your turn?
Nobody's really hurt except for Demir, but he wasn't hit that hard. So yeah, that's my turn.
Demir doesn't have. A
I
lot of
would
health. Okay.
advise waiting because Chris he's been posting.
He's trying to get in. He's it's like this third time trying to get in. He's running a different version though, so I think he needs to continue to update his.
Oh!
Oh!
He's here!
Right, now I've got to
Bye,
redo all my
everyone.
cameras.
Sorry.
Everyone leave.
I hate you.
quickly.
Quickly, no, I'm doing the
This
same. as
opportunity to get someone into bed.
Fuck them.
So I will.
Oh no, now Mikey's gone.
No, why? He better fucking come back.
Oh, I know.
Actually, no, I already have my camera set up. It's just gonna.
Yeah, it's literally nothing for you, Mitch.
Well, they still look out of order, which I'm not a fan of. But there we are. Okay, fine. Cool, I'm
My
done.
Discord actually crashed. That wasn't me being an asshole.
Sure.
I'm dead serious. My Discord just went
I
black
think
and
he
I'm
was
like,
just
"Ah."
trying to leave for a joke, and then it crashed when he left.
No, no,
No?
shut up, Roach. Shut up.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay, so map. What map?
Player it's called Dark
Dark Shack.
Hut.
Dark
Dark
Shack.
Shack. That's the one.
Okay.
Dark Shack. Foreboding
it's-
cabin.
Yes. If you want to be PC about it, yes.
Evil basketball player.
Yep.
Shifty building.
I like that one. That one's good.
Shifty building just sounds like it's not up to code.
Yeah, it's a bit shifty. You know, there's some problems with some of the flooring, but you know, as long as
Especially
I
if you said
mean,
it in if you say it in an Irish accent, just
it's a
sounds
shifty
like a
building.
little...
It's a bit of a shifty building.
yeah.
No,
There you are.
it's no. I mean, you gotta think about it. This building's definitely not.
Yeah,
It probably
100%.
It probably shifts at night. You know, it
Yeah.
just
There's
settles.
a bit of movement in there, you know.
Yeah.
This is great because everyone on my channel is going, "What the hell's going on? What is Rival doing?"
Just give Rival some time and let
Rival
and
will
let,
fix everything. It's just
Let Crimson load the map up and get everything ready.
Papa Rival will fix things
because it's
eventually.
your
I don't have to
turn.
play R1 anymore.
Thank God.
I'm
Hey, I've been
so
playing him
sorry.
really well, thank you. I've
Playing it better than I play him.
I've landed 2 of Tasha's hideous laughters and they've worked.
Wow.
Yeah, he basically created nightmare fuel with the first one that he.
Yeah.
with
Oh
that
shit! Is it
ban-
one
with
of
that.
these?
No,
No,
'cause they
somebody
didn't
hit
actually-
them at right the last term.
somebody
Was
hit
it?
them,
Yeah.
yeah. No, because you got a gnarlwood. You got a gnarlwood to
God's
laugh,
sake.
which
Oh yeah, I got
Fucking nope.
an evil tree laughing was
It was
with
big
no
nope.
emotion or movement in its face, just the noise coming
Ha
out like some
ha
sort of.
ha 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 ha.
Yep.
Oh, I need to take off my jumper. It's so cold here. The heating's come on for the first time. So
Just watch. It's gonna color balance immediately.
Yeah, he's no longer so.
Yep. There you
brilliantly
go.
white.
Color balanced immediately, Mitch. It was that red.
well, it would
So
unbalance
now
again if I turned off the white light.
Maybe. I don't know.
Should we try?
maybe.
Well, actually, it might be because you're reflecting a lot of blue because of your white shirt.
Yeah, that might be it.
Now it's like, oh look, he's all white, so we have to turn the contrast down a little.
All right.
Handle
As white
your
as my
whiteness.
Nothing
I've
can
just
ever
got
be
to
as
fix
easy to
Mikey, and then I've just got to create yours, Crimson, because you freaking late, you beep.
I'm
You some bitch.
I mean, it's fine. He's. So yeah, Crimson, it's your turn. I think.
Oh, okay. Well, as
Yeah,
soon
like,
as the
Watch
as soon as
it,
the map
watch it.
loads.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, how have you been?
How's,
you know.
how's the new work?
Good. You know.
Oh, you're actually in the job now. You're not just training anymore. Is that,
Well,
is that what-
technically, I'm still training. They're just kind of hovering over me while I work to make sure I don't mess up too badly.
It's like a probation period.
Kind of. It just.
All right.
So,
You're
well,
not like an intern. You're actually getting paid.
Yeah.
for
No. Yeah. I'm
training,
getting.
right. Okay.
paid. I was getting paid when I was doing
Okay,
normal training. Yeah. No. It's just they're
Alright.
kind of
Good.
watching, make sure I don't, give
Screw
people
up too badly.
Building. Yeah.
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 Crimson just slips and like knocks over all the servers in the server room. Just dunk.
That's
dunk,
about
dunk,
normal.
Dunk.
To be expected from me. It's about the right.
You are basically
Or-
that
or
kid out of
somebody
the
was
Mummy
like,
Returns, aren't you?
Yeah, in the building I'm working in right now, there's a big server room, and I'm terrified every time I go in there that I'm going to sneeze and something's going to go wrong. It's so.
I just get the image
sensitive.
of Mikey just going like, "I'm not really good around technology." Puts his hand on a server and it just bursts into flames.
Actually, I'm pretty decent around tech. I'm just terrified of like breaking a couple €1,000 worth of server or losing data involving business transactions.
I still find that really weird that Ireland used the euro, so that it was like that's an English voice saying using euros.
Just think, Midge.
Sorry,
if,
it's
if
somebody
things had
using
gone a little bit
something.
differently, you'd be saying the same thing.
Tony
But
Blair
instead,
wanted
now
it.
you're just saying like, "Why aren't we using the euro?" As you watch
Oh
your
god, no!
currency
I
slowly
still
go-
wouldn't. I still wouldn't
Just-
take.
Well,
the
not
euro.
really.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep,
At the moment,
it keeps going though. If it keeps
Yeah.
going, because it shipped down to what, a straight
I'm-
$1.20
Okay,
last
let's-
week.
Right. Let's stop here.
Okay.
The currency exchange is not a good determining factor for the long-term
No.
health.
But it is funny to watch.
Good determining factor for short-term speculation and medium-term health, but long-term health, no. You know why I don't trust the euro and why I do trust the pound at the very least in terms of long-term?
We promised no politics during the stream.
No, I've got to address it.
Euro's not back
Because we have a central bank,
Yeah,
which means that
that's
we can actively, even though they have a central bank, is not a central bank. It is just a conglomerate organization that kind of loans
No,
money, but it has to
during
have
this
the nation's contribution.
Dream.
I just want someone to come running in on behind like Yutari's stream and just elbow drop him like stop, no,
Red
bad.
Moogle, that's your job. Go.
Run to Scotland, go!
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
I would have loved it if we just saw Moogle dart cross the back with like a little bit of
Sorry,
it, like on your through your green screen.
Well,
Just out the
all you
door.
just see is red as it goes past. as she goes past.
So,
It's like a star
let us-
wipe.
are you
It's not that we don't
are
love you,
you,
Yutari. It's that you
I
know,
can't see the map, but
Is it still loading in? Is that what's going
yeah,
on?
yeah.
It's not that we
I'm
don't love you,
gonna go
Yutari,
for a
it's just,
cigarette
you know,
while she's
shit
loading.
sucks.
Yeah, you've got a while till your turn anyway.
If you can just point me in the directions of the bad people, I will do my best.
Do you see the icons? Like
I
the-
see
the,
the
token.
friendly icons,
Oh, but he doesn't see
and
theirs.
some Russian guy, but I don't see theirs.
So
Some
geez,
Russian
you
guy.
are behind. You're behind.
oh yeah, that's right.
His brother Demir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
Who
got
think
grids
is
now.
older than most other people in the party, because except for you, maybe.
Yeah,
Because
well,
you're,
R1's in his hundreds.
Yeah, you're
I can
you're
see
you're a
things.
you're a
Okay.
weird person. So
Okay. Yeah, you're in
Okay.
the middle of a clearing. There's a dark shack
Yeah.
in the center, and you're fighting
Okay.
3 green hacks.
and Ham.
Okay. I just need
Go.
to remember.
Yes, and.
You currently have your bow equipped.
Okay, then I will shoot my bow.
Pew.
All right.
Am I targeting? Yes, I'm targeting.
You're
okay.
targeting Green Hag 1,
Yes.
who just
That's right
tried
button?
casting something. Oh, yeah, it was, but it wasn't a
Yep.
good shot.
Wait, I have to remember. Do I have 2 hit?
You do.
attacks?
You do.
Okay.
Your swords.
No, he's got
No,
to
no, he has 2 attacks base. He can do 3 attacks with the swords.
Swords,
Oh, for
okay.
God's sake.
It's
two
his
attacks and a
thing.
bonus action.
No, it's my
Alright.
thing.
Okay, I think I hit. Yeah, I
You
hit.
did, yeah. Yeah, you hit.
If it's any constellation rival, I never get more attacks with my character.
All right,
Good
there we
hit.
go.
Why?
Good hit. 9 damage. 9 damage.
It's the most I can do with that.
It's because magic's OP, cleric.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, I want to move there.
There? Okay. Okay, we've been keeping you on range duty with Rivallon throughout this so you didn't die.
Basically,
enough.
because we didn't know how your spells worked.
Oh,
Sorry, did
I
that
know
come
how
out
his
loud?
spells work. I don't know how his combat and his stances and everything worked. I was just looking at these like, I'm just gonna cast like I normally do.
Just gonna be
Alright.
art locks again.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh,
And I
alright.
still have a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will give. Who's in what? I will give Sesh Bardic Inspiration.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you.
I think, can't you cast that directly?
That one you can't.
And
But
No, I
can't-
can't do that.
Oh, okay.
now Crimson's back, we need to ask the most important question. So, which of the green hags is going to be your next ex-wife?
Hey, that's my joke.
No,
Fuck
it's
off.
my joke. You stole it just for your little post on Discord.
I said it first, okay? Son of a bitch.
Oh, also, I really want to know R1's reaction to the fact that Isaac got laid a couple of episodes ago.
What was that? Are you making that canon?
Oh,
Are you
that is
making that
canon.
canon? You making that canon? Because I left it
Do
up in
we
the air.
know?
Yeah, I know.
Well,
they
nobody
don't-
else
we
knows.
know.
they don't know.
Yeah, he knows, but nobody else.
I would have told R1 because Isaac and R1 are quite close.
Ah. Would you have kept it
Okay.
secret long though?
So that's the end
That's
of
also up to
R1's
R1.
turn. Now it is Green Hag 1's turn. Green Hag 1. So we use that. Haven't done that yet.
Shit, I need to check the range on something.
I need to check. Can this be cast as self?
What spell?
Give me a second.
I'm just trying to help. I might know.
Polymorph. Can it be cast as self? Is what
I
I'm
think it
looking
can.
at.
Well, she's trying to
But
polymorph herself.
the
Get outta here.
problem with polymorph on self, remember, it changes your intelligence level. Because it's not
Yeah.
true. It's not.
So you change it to a bird, and you get more intelligent.
I just got to figure out what.
And it doesn't work like a druid's transfiguration. You just turn to that animal until.
Yeah, you just turn in, including mental ability replaced. Retains its alignment and personality, though. Trigger consumes the hit points of its new form. Whereas creature returns to the number of hit points it had before. It transformed. If it reverts to itself, I just need to figure out what is its like, because I know there's like a CR limit, I think. So I just got to figure out.
Oh, it's sort of like Destroy Undead.
Yeah, no.
No, I know what you're talking about with the CR.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's, or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. So, okay, challenge rating of the target's a hag. Challenge rating is.
So that would mean it could turn us into anything with CR 6 and below, right? 'Cause we're level 6.
That's a good question, because I think the Hag Coven is its own CR level, but I have them as 3 separate.
You'd have to probably look that up on like the monster manual or.
A
whatever,
green
whichever
hag CR.
You know, Green Hag is 3, but I know it. But
Yeah.
the Hag Coven has a different CR
Well,
level.
Yeah, but a coven
5.
only counts if all of them are doing it.
Yeah, well, it's part of a coven. Has a challenge rating of 5. Yeah, it says is a Green Hag that is part of a coven has a challenge rating of 5, so it is part of a coven. So
Technically,
challenge
anything
rating
here
5.
can change anything CR5 or
Yeah.
below.
So now I just need to go ahead and go to Kobold Fight Club, because that has a really nice way of.
It's a great name. Just want to put it out there.
It is
It's a great website as well.
It's a great website. It's because it has a great way of thinning down things by CR. So
Also, I just want to point out the two brothers are working together, murdering a creature. What better family bonding is there out there?
just like old days.
Tamir's like, brother, you remember that time we? He's just like, yeah, it's very,
Right.
very
Okay.
familial.
Got it. Got
Oh
it.
God, no! I've just seen all the things that we can become.
Got it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Got it.
Oh fuck me! Oh, there's a
Got
lot
it.
here.
Oh,
There's
I've
a
missed
lot
this.
here.
Well, it's got to be beast. It says beast, so it's limited to
Yeah,
that.
there's still a lot there.
Yep. Got it.
So,
Just
what are we gonna be murdering now?
Fucking-
So
Saber
she
tooth
casts.
tiger.
That's not. That's
No,
not.
I
one
know
of them. Yeah.
that is. Triceratops
she-
is.
She casts polymorph on herself, so she again brings out the doll's foot and starts speaking in this guttural hag language that she has from behind the mask, and you see her form start to ripple and the cloth like sink into the skin as scaly. Fuck you, Estonia. Starts scaly hide, and she grows into. I'm just going to hide her and put down a Triceratops.
Oh, it was Triceratops.
Turning into Triceratops.
Fucking
Wait.
yes! We've got dinosaurs in canon. There's dinosaurs in this world now.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice, because it needs to exist.
Does she need
That
to have
means we
seen
can
it?
go find dinosaurs, guys, and have pet
does-
dinosaurs.
Does that mean that she has seen a dinosaur? Because I don't know if you
No,
need to have
they just
actually
need to
seen a.
exist. You don't need. But if it
You just
hasn't
need to know of
existed,
them.
yeah.
Oh,
if
okay.
it hasn't, if it doesn't exist in the world, obviously, because some GMs say that I don't like dinosaurs being a thing.
All I one just found was new mount's gonna be.
Triceratops. You gotta, please also call it Barry.
Of course.
Just everything. Like how
No, there's
Waffles
Big
was,
Barry and Little Barry. Big Barry eats Little Barry one day because he's hungry.
Triceratops omnivore. Are they omnivores?
Oh yeah. I think
No,
they're.
I think they're
I think they're
herbivores.
herbivores, right?
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
you wouldn't
god!
Eat the dog.
Justine, you Tari, no. Cease! How dare you? My childhood. How dare you?
There we go.
What did he
Discord.
say? Oh,
It's in the
okay,
Discord.
I'll open up my phone.
This is what she turns into, being a green hag and everything.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Okay. Yeah. So she turns herself
No!
into
No!
a Triceratops.
Oh, my childhood.
So a large creature from the southern Zeralian plain. appears with 3 horns and roars forward. So that's an action to cast. Action to cast, and I'm trying to get. I'm trying to shift the. Action. Okay. Trying to shift its position on the damn track here, but I don't think I can do that.
I think if you type in 12 and sort it, it might change it. Maybe.
I think I already did. It didn't.
Oh no, it's because the dex of the creature's gone down.
Yeah, dex of the creature's gone
So
down.
it's now.
Which I think would come into effect the next turn anyways, but
Yeah.
it but for this one, the Triceratops does not have a. It's gonna it's still got an action, or no, it used its action to cast when it was a hag, so now it is going to use its movement to
Oh, no.
check the movement on this guy.
Probably
So it's
30.
probably 40.
50 feet.
Half. Yeah, but because it's a large creature, it counts as half, isn't it? That's the
No.
thing. I swear.
No,
If a
No.
creature gets to a certain size, they have higher movement, but it counts as smaller.
Never heard of that rule before.
never heard of that rule before. That is not. That is.
Okay.
It's not a thing, because then it would just be on this. It would just be that speed.
One step. I moved all my movement. Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Okay, yeah. So it's just going to go ahead and move towards our favorite halfling.
Oh
Sticks
boy.
have been made.
Oh boy.
Uh,
I have made
Actually-
mistakes.
Actually, no. It's going to move away. 5, 10, 15. Oop, no, that's the wrong token.
I don't know why, but I just imagined
5,
R1 sees this thing appears. He just goes, "I have made
All right.
mistakes."
It moves down. It moves down to the towards the group around Green Hag 2, and that's going to be it for its turn. And Green Hag 2. Green Hag 2 is, and apparently somebody decided to mow outside today.
Can't
I
hear
can't
it.
hear it. Don't worry. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
well,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's a ways away, but it's a big yard, so it's a couple acres. So if they decide to come out towards the house, so that's all gone on that spell slot.
Also, like, casting in melee combat is
bad.
Bad, yeah. Yeah.
So
Unless you get the feet.
let's
Yeah.
get the feet, yeah.
Warcaster, yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have feats because they're creatures. So yeah, she's just gonna keep attacking Demir because
He's soft boy.
she gotta hit him.
A couple levels down.
Yep.
He doesn't look as sure on his feet as the giant raging Etesian that's wearing
The big mad man is right behind her, like, I'm gonna murder you and your whole family.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but I just like to imagine Justinian
attack?
actually super civilized when he's raging.
that's 25 to hit on Demir. That's the same
Again.
roll I got last turn. So yeah, let's see if I roll the same damage, which was 2 ones.
Please. Yeah, that'd be nice indeed.
That's not the same. Nope. That's 10 damage, which means Demir is to hurt.
Demir is to hurt. Oh god.
It's feeling to hurt.
Yep.
I want to die.
She doesn't have the ability of moving anywhere. She's already used her illusionary appearance, which I think is only it's a one-time use per day.
Yeah. I've got like some really, really epic battle music,
Yep.
and it's just got
All
to
right.
a point where it's like,
So that's the end of her turn. Green Hag 3 is going to go ahead and
Sorry, but you look
not
like
cast.
you're-
She's going to attack.
You look like you're playing hard boss and you're just in the back of a car in Russia, just bouncing your head along. Yeah. It's fun.
All right. Yeah, she's going to attack you, Sash.
Okay. Also, everyone's been rolling pretty well today. You haven't really
Mhm.
missed very many attacks, and we haven't really failed many
Don't
saves,
jinx it.
so.
That's a natural 1.
Hey! I
There you
did
go,
jinx
you
it, but
jinxed
in
it.
a good way. Nice.
So
Well done.
fuck
You opened your mouth.
So fuck you.
Yes.
I love
son
you
of a
too,
bitch.
Roach.
No seal.
If I have a bonus action of any sort.
She spits in my face.
She might, but it's not going to change anything. All right, it's the end of her turn. Stania. And we'll skip the
Fuck 'em up,
Triceratops'
boy.
turn for this round because he already got his. There,
I'm gonna just
hers.
keep going in with
It's-
this.
It's yeah.
Well, I mean, the hag is a woman.
Oh
that's
my
not
god, that's
20.
a natty 20.
Natty 20.
Fuck him up, son. You do it.
Go ahead and roll
Oh
your
hell
damage,
yeah.
You
13
son of a bitch.
Wait, can I just ask a question real quick?
Sure.
What's the 2 from? Like, I
Bless.
know I've missed
Oh,
stuff.
Bless has
bless.
been cast.
Bless. Yeah,
It's
bless.
bless.
Automatically
Okay.
applies.
It automatically applies,
Auto
yeah.
rolls.
Okay,
You never
cool.
forget it.
No, it's good to know. I
You never have to
just-
forget about it because
Right.
it'll do it automatically. Great.
And,
Yes, yes.
attacking again.
Fuck her up. Do it. Ooh, not as
Hit.
good, but still. Oh, you
13
rolled equal
damage.
amounts of damage with the critical and the regular attack. How dare
That
you.
was not. It wasn't really a good roll for the critical.
No,
That was-
it wasn't.
Yeah,
That's funny. I love that.
pretty
It's
below
still
average.
26 damage. I'm not gonna sneeze at that.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I don't think
26
that would
damage
be
is
enough.
fantastic, really.
That would be enough to nearly put down some people in this party.
I would be down
Uh,
right now, I think.
Yeah. Demir
no, I
has
haven't taken a
36
hit.
HP total.
Yeah,
So.
Demir only has 3 more HP than Isaac, but I have to also remind myself Demir is 2 levels below Isaac. So
Yeah.
One level.
Yeah.
Also, Demir is wearing half
One
plate,
level.
so he's
yeah,
he's
he's a
level
big chunky
4.
boy.
He's level
Oh,
4.
I thought you said he was level 5.
Yeah,
No,
you
4.
did say he was level 5.
You
I did
say-
maybe last time, but he's level 4.
Yeah.
That is his,
Oh,
that is
okay.
his-
Wait, did
Yeah.
we get a level?
No,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
level
No.
6. You're all level 6.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I forgot what level
You were
I
there.
was.
You were there for that. I know you, were
That's-
there. You haven't
fine,
gone that
fine.
long.
Just like I can't
Right, that's
remember
me.
anything anymore. Ah!
So many things in my head right now.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Estenia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Triceratops is already gone. He'll have this new initiative. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say he stay. It doesn't say about a new initiative. I'm gonna say he stays at this initiative. So he'll go on Green Hag 1's turn every time. He's just there in this order because of things. So
Because of weird
got
stuff.
that. Yeah, because weird stuff. Rivallon. There's a giant lizard thing. That's definitely not a dragon, but it's close.
It looks like it'd make a really nice trophy.
It does, but there's other trophies to be got first. I stick with Green Hag 3.
Righto.
You might kill her in one hit, to be fair.
I hope.
Maybe.
No. Yeah, I mean that hits, yes, but no, you're not gonna kill on one hit. Let's. Yeah, no. It's an extra 5 on top of that.
Wow.
So that's.
Oh!
Swing and a miss.
If only you
You've
had
been doing
less.
that this time. It's that you hit the first one, but you don't hit the second. You don't hit the follow up.
And then I will move.
By the way, all but Green Hag 1 looked bloodied. Probably should have said that like 2 turns ago.
Yeah.
And then I'll move to there, please.
The combat tracker saying
Right.
heavy on there.
Yeah.
Trying to tell them.
Well, heavy starts right. I don't know if heavy starts right at half or at 3/4. I'm not sure. I'd have to actually pay attention.
You'd have to do some testing.
Then okay, we got Demir's turn. Demir. Green Hag 2 is still there and keeps hitting him. And
And he also still has advantage against it, so he might as well
still has advantage. There is a giant lizard coming at him.
Like,
The brothers Opperking can handle it.
I think he understands he needs to deal with the one in front of him first before he can deal with the big one. So
that's fair, yeah.
yeah. So
Come on, Demir, you can do it.
It's gonna go ahead and roll with advantage. His longsword, one-handed.
Ooh.
It's 22 to hit,
Hey,
which
well done.
is a good hit. Yes.
Well done, Demir.
And an average 4 on a 1d8 plus 2. So yeah, 6 damage. That strikes in there. He's holding his shield up with the little phoenix heart that he painted himself on the front of the shield, and is
He's trying, damn it. He's trying.
He's trying. Yep. I think that's all he can. Well, he could do action surge. Do an action surge.
He wants
I
to
don't-
stab her again, essentially.
He wants to stab her again, but there's a giant lizard coming at him, so I think he's gonna go ahead and wait.
There's
for
actually
that
two
action
giant
surge.
lizards on the screen right now. If you're paying attention. One of them's silver.
And sexy.
Fair. I'll
The
take
other's
that.
a cleric.
That's a good
Oh.
self-esteem boost.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, we know Isaac's
Uh,
into short people, so that's not surprising.
Well, kind of by default.
Yeah, that's true. When you're that tall, everything's short. I know.
I mean, do you think like a question is Shaquille O'Neal into short girls, or is it just because there's literally no other option?
You know what? That's actually true because even if she's also a basketball
Not-
player,
It's not
and
because
she's
there's
really
no
tall.
other option. I mean, Sesh
Yeah.
is bigger than Isaac.
yeah, say she's like 7'3",
That's true, though you only recently met her.
and on top of that, like there are female basketball players.
We're in a
who are,
fight,
like, 7
guys.
feet
Let's
tall.
get this going.
But, yeah.
Which reminds
Let's
me,
have
check-
let's have that conversation after the session.
Yeah.
Did you cast any spells or give any bardic inspiration out?
I
The
did.
Bardic Inspiration has been marked down. You have 2 left.
Okay.
Or no, it's
and
1
so-
left now because
And
you
your
used
spell
it.
should
Right.
have as well, because I was saying what was happening, but Roach was clicking the buttons, because I don't actually have access to your character sheet.
Okay.
Should have marked it
have
down.
they been marked down or not?
Not the spells.
Okay.
Then
you're
you
down.
you cast.
You're down 2
did-
Tasha's Hideous,
Okay.
and that's it. That's over the last 2 fights as well.
Phantasmal
Okay.
Force.
Oh, and a
Oh, yeah.
Phantasmal Force. Sorry.
Yep.
Just did
Okay.
that. That's the one thing I missed.
Yeah, 2
Okay.
Tasha's Hideous Laughters and a Phantasmal Force have been used.
Okay.
That's it.
Right.
Murder something, Isaac. Come on, you can do
Do
it.
I give advantage on hitting the Triceratops to someone else, or do I?
Or do you hit it yourself? Is that
Yeah.
what you're-
Well,
I
no,
mean, to
no.
be
That's
fair,
what I'm
guiding
saying.
bolt
It would
hurts.
hit still.
Yeah, guiding bolt hurts as much as it does everything else as well.
But do I? No. Do you know what I'm gonna do?
No, I
No.
don't.
No, tell us.
I'm gonna at level 2 cast Magic Missile.
All right, so you get an extra. You get an
Which-
extra bolt.
Which means I get
4 total bolts.
4 bolts. I want to send 2 to each of the 2 hags that aren't
Triceratops.
currently Triceratops,
Okay, yeah.
which hopefully
2
will
that are
clear
bloody.
everyone else- should clear everyone from combat. Fingers crossed. So how do you want me to target this? Target 1, do 2 damage, 2 lots of damage. Target the other, do 2 lots of damage.
Because they're
'Cause
automatic.
they also
so.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah, they're automatic.
So I have a question. If a spell casts a bonus action to cast, do you get an attack of opportunity because of it?
Fuck.
Attack of opportunity.
That one
I'm
didn't
sorry, what?
die.
If it takes a bonus action
So
to cast,
if-
you get an attack
Yeah,
opportunity.
if I'm casting a spell and there's someone in melee combat with me, what happens? Because it is a bonus action, not an actual action.
Neither of them
Uh,
died. That's really annoying.
Neither of them died.
Okay.
Basically, casting incurs attack of opportunity. Just casting itself, because it's the same measure. It doesn't matter if it's
How
a
much
bonus
health
action
do
or
you
an
reckon
action to
you're on?
cast.
Yeah. Okay.
How much
So-
health do you reckon you're on?
Well, given the fact that you've read the monster manual for their entry, if you were keeping
I
track
didn't.
of
I
the
didn't
damage
look.
they
I
did.
didn't look at health or anything.
Okay, well,
He saw names and was like, "Oh fuck," and then X. Yeah.
so
I
is
only
that the
check
end
to
of
see if I have a theory that's right. I don't look at their stats or anything.
That D&D
uh-huh.
theory.
No, I'm gonna expend a sorcery point and do the same again.
Use no
Okay.
sorcery points, boys.
So you're using 2. Well, actually, you can't, unless you can't recast of. You have to quicken to do that.
I've got quickened.
Are you quickening it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And okay, yeah, because I think we've done that before. But I was gonna say, I think in the rules, the way it's written is you can't cast 2 level spells. You have to cast a spell on a cantrip. But fuck
Yeah,
it. Yeah, we've been using it. We've been doing it how we did the first campaign.
Oh
It's
no,
not a big deal.
we've been going back and forth on this as a rule because we did it at
That's
first and then we
true.
changed it, then we went back and we changed it. we're never quite solid on this.
We're
roll.
never
What do you
solid
want
on
it
it.
to
I'm gonna.
be? Is it
We're gonna
if-
do it how Cosman used to do it. You can cast as many
is-
spells as you
yeah,
can cast.
because you're expending
Yeah.
the spell slot.
Write it in the rule books. Put it in the
So,
lore.
one.
That's how things will work.
Oh, that was
dying.
the dying
Nice.
one. Again,
She's
but
dying
okay,
now.
and another 2, another 1. Yes,
Ooh.
got them both.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna be honest here. Both of them were within 2 HP of dying. Exactly.
Oh my god.
This is why I think it was like they are both really low. I'd rather free up my entire party to deal with the Triceratops. And
That's
that
fair.
Okay.
is
Yeah,
my
that's.
turn.
So yeah, bolts just just this
8
gap
bolts
shut
of
them.
magic missile just went out of us.
Isaac just pulled
It's-
out his
It's
Uzi.
actually somewhat disgusting for you, Sesh, because you're next to the big fat one. So the bolts don't exit the creature. They kind of get stuck and just burn inside. Like and there's so four bolts is and you just hear like a burning like grease and oil just starts going down. It just,
There's
it
grease
falls
fire
down.
just starts next to me. Just ugh.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
And you for the Opakin brothers, you see the bolts all strike the head of the creature, just all strike the head, and you just it just blows up, just blows up with the hag that you're dealing with. So you kind of get shrapnel a little bit by the teeth that are flying out of the skull.
Ooh.
Justinian's just getting like PTSD flashbacks to the battle of Ryan's shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Also,
But
I
yeah.
think Isaac just pulled out a pair of Uzis and just went, "Not today, bitch."
I like the idea that they like emanate from each of his fingers, so he's got like 4 from one, 4 from the other. So he goes boom, 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 boom. It's like his hand slowly opens as these bolts fly out, and they just fling into these two. It's just like and then as my free action for talking is like, I finished them off. Let's face the Triceratops together.
Isaac just, clear. Just
All right, I think it's break time as well. So let's we take.
Oh yeah,
now,
that is the break. Should we
Oh,
take
yeah.
the break?
yeah, we'll take the break at the top of Session's turn.
Okay, so we'll be back in around 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna go grab ourselves a drink or whatever and do a bio break. You do the same. We'll be back then. Okay, see you there.
Oh, by the way,
Back
guys, I don't know if. Okay. By the way, guys, just so you know, because I don't know if you checked the chat in between weeks. Me and Mikey worked out somebody that could do the art for our characters, or for the characters. Worked out the price. It's like 120, 140 bucks for the whole commission for all 5 characters, and split up. That's not that bad between everybody. So just might want to talk about it after the game. See if we can work out.
I have a question. Well, my camera changed. I raised my hand, and then the camera changed the white balance, and it turned.
I'm just
really
not used to
dark.
somebody raising their hand. Go ahead. Yes.
Is there anything I should know? Kind of like where we are, maybe.
Well, do your bio break and try and come back early, and they can.
Well,
they can bump you.
I literally
But
just.
You just got to. Okay.
Yeah, I went right before I got off, and then I just ran to my
I'm,
car.
I'm, if you need to bio break, I'm literally gonna go pig very quickly, Roach, and I can fill him in.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Red.
The lesser known Red.
Hello.
It's a very shy creature. Not normally seen outside its habitat. But if you remain perfectly still, it will occasionally poke you with the finger of doom.
Nobody
Or
likes my
offer you a
joke,
drink.
I'm really upset.
One of.
Or
One or
bring
the
you
other.
chocolate and Dr. Pepper. Thank you, sweetie.
That's okay. Nobody loved my joke. I'm really upset.
What about Billy? It's Billy the dinosaur.
Triceratops!
Right.
I'm confused.
You're not the only one, and I live with her.
I just see awesome, baby. Scotland is a long way away. Wait, dinosaurs? My immersion is confused. Wait, I know her name. It's Billy.
Yeah.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
I don't know.
Come on. I need a translator.
I don't
Please.
know. Bathroom.
Oh, go.
And I'm back.
Hello, back.
Right. Glad to see you back in the game and everything. Been a
Yeah,
while.
I still don't know what my schedule is because it's kind of like they're still trying to figure out how much longer I have to be observed.
Uh-huh.
So
So
I
we don't
think-
know.
I don't know. No, I am pushing to get off at like 1 on Wednesdays.
Okay.
So I'm working on. I'm doing my best.
It's fine. No, it's fine. Because we're just trying to figure out, what's going on. If we need to
Yeah, I'm
talk
trying to
about
figure out.
rescheduling or if you can't make it, maybe
Yeah,
see an event.
no, I will just if I can't make it close to the start time, I will just drop out.
Okay. All right. I mean, you don't
Because
have to.
I don't want to have to cause a break in the game.
All right. Oh, by the way, because you take pretty good notes, and you were there for this. Isaac's like middle management new guide that he had to deal with.
Yes.
I lost my notes for that bit, so I've been trying. And Isaac or Midge doesn't have the name written down, so I just need the name. Do you remember what the name was for the guy? Did it start with an O or an M or something like that? Because Midge says it's an M, but I thought it was an O. I thought it was like Otten or something like that.
Yeah, it was like an O thing. Blah, blah.
What the
thing.
what thing?
The middle manager. The
No,
the
with an
interior.
M. Definitely began
Well,
with an M.
that's. I was pretty sure it started with an O, like Otten.
No,
or
that
something
was
like
the
that.
that was the angel that
No,
was an
get the
orphanym.
puppy.
That was the
cute little
orphanym
puppy.
was the angel.
No, I know
that
the orphanum.
scanned.
I know the orphanum is the thing. I'm saying as I'm pretty sure the name of the your new case.
Oh wait, its name?
No,
No,
Like the
angel.
character's name? Oh.
Yeah, the character.
the
yeah,
character,
yeah.
the character name, the
Character
the guy's taken
name.
over from
Your
the
aunt.
person that's taken over from my aunt. Yeah.
Let me
It was
see.
Greg.
if-
It's Greg because he's middle manager. His name
Let
is
me
Greg.
I mean,
if
I
I
could
wrote
go back
down-
into Rivals backlog and find it, but I didn't want to have to do that like an hour before the game started. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
I also wasn't exactly sure which episode.
I mean,
it
if you
was.
can't remember the character, just make a new middle management. Just have them keep cycling through. They have to learn a new one each time.
He wasn't a good fit for you, so we're on taking over.
Just like a really lax guy next, then you've got like a really anal guy that comes in. It's like that series, The American Office, where they keep changing office manager. So for a while it's Will Ferrell, then it's who else is in that?
No, I don't have the character's name. Because normally I don't remember him telling us the character's name. He just said crazy, middle management, and I only keep notes on what
Things your
my
character
character would know.
Okay, that's good policy. I was just because
Yeah,
I know
is
you
there,
take good notes.
Have you
so.
been brought up to date with like everything that's gone on as well?
I have not had time to watch anything.
No. So what was the last thing you did with us? I can't remember.
We were just
I
getting
think it was
ready
the session
to.
before we left, right? Like
Yeah,
before left
we were
Oregon.
shopping, getting ready to leave Gorgon.
Okay, so we took an airship instead.
Right.
Isaac got laid.
Because on the
I know a
airship,
little
yeah.
bit of what happened because I did a little bit with Roach. For like what I was doing.
Yeah, okay.
So I know we
During
took
the-
an
during
airship.
the time.
Yeah.
Isaac
I know
got
we took an
laid.
airship.
Yeah, we know. Well, R1 knows.
R1's pissed.
Everyone's just like, high five, bro.
Yeah,
I
he's
want-
kind of like he's a little jealous, but he's like, yeah,
He didn't know I had it in me.
this staunchy, starched guy's like getting laid. Good, good on him.
Congrats, bro.
We're heading to the Utetian Steppe Kingdoms to help Ustinia, or for Ustinia,
Right.
because his father's dying.
Dying.
And,
Right. Okay.
We landed the airship landed in the Gold River Republics. We were literally going to be leaving as soon as possible after one night, but we got caught up in a police investigation, which is what we're sorting now. We're trying to find some missing children.
Oh, okay. It wasn't anything we did.
No, thank
Okay.
fuck. For a
No, no,
change.
no.
Also,
We
all
just
I imagine in my head
happened
right now
into it,
is
and the police were kind of overwhelmed with work. So we
Yeah.
took over.
all I can imagine in my head is when Isaac tells R1 he got laid, is just R1 pulling out a white claw and just handing it to him.
One wouldn't drink White Claw.
Oh, he seems like a dude, bro. He probably drank it in college.
No.
Vocals are back on the stream.
Hi, people. Rival really likes my puppy because he's a good boy. You can now see him on stream because he's sitting right there.
just peeking in between the bars of your boom arm.
He's right. Hang on, I'm not quite high enough here. He's right here.
Yep.
There he is.
So we're all back because I think I did hear Utari.
Yep.
Thought.
Utari's here.
Okay. So it's top of Sesh's turn. Both hags that are still hags are still hagging, and by that I mean dead. So how are you going to be? What are you going to be doing? The one in front of you just got like perforated. Yeah.
She got breached and cleared, as I like to put it.
Isaac decided to do a little bit of a Tommy gun, fantasy Tommy gun action.
See, I saw it
Say
as like a
hello to my
Katusha.
little friend.
I'm just prepping for when I play my Druid Gunslinger crossover and play the Gloctopus.
See, I was thinking it was more like a Katusha.
oh yeah, just like loads of rockets that's strapped to
Yeah.
a truck.
Yeah. By the way, just a side thing. I didn't know this was a thing. There's apparently like a new Paradox game, or a new game Paradox is putting out that's called like I think it's like Empire of Sin or
Yeah.
something like that. Saw
19
the first ad randomly.
1920s or New Orleans gangster XCOM. Yeah.
Is it New Orleans? I thought it was Chicago because he was talking in
Oh,
a
it might
Chicago
be.
accent.
I
Gangsters of
think
Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's.
That's why they call it a Chicago typewriter, because it's...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know gangsters are Chicago, but I
He's
didn't
talking
think
like
it was
he's from
set
a 1920s Chicagoan because there are still people that are in my family that are that old that talk like that.
Wow. Damn. It's interesting. My grandfather turned 70 this year. In other news. Anyway,
So what are you doing?
so using a swift action, I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon.
Free action.
Yep. Oh, that's a natural 20.
There's nothing you're attacking.
Should not have attacked her, though. I pressed cast and it attacked automatically because... Fuck!
So that was a 28 to hit. I am almost 100% certain that the. So,
Well,
yeah.
Isn't that a nat 20 anyways?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Also, I rolled a 1 on the bless. F. Hit F's in chat, boys.
So wait, so you're doing a spiritual weapon?
Yeah,
that
so
what
I'm
you're-
summoning my spiritual weapon as a bonus
Oh,
action.
damn,
So
I didn't get the
claw
spiritual weapon
appears.
thing done.
It's cool. Don't worry. Just stick a W down for now. It's fine.
Yeah, I gotta.
So diagonally left of Demir, if you know what I'm saying. Diagonally up and left. So like bottom right hand corner of the Triceratops.
Got it. Diagonally left of Demir. There.
Hang on, I haven't seen token drop in yet. No, on the opposite side. Perfectly on the opposite side, though. Oh no,
You
no,
said
you haven't.
diagonally.
It took a while for the
Oh.
thing to come in. It just slowly crawls across my screen. Like, okay, that's taken like half a century to get there.
Just achingly slow. Glacial.
Yeah, it's great.
It's there
It's not
now.
even my internet at this stage. It's probably my like CPU or lack of RAM or something. I don't know. It's
Or the
shit.
program.
Like more.
Unity. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Fantasy
everything.
Grounds
It's
Unity.
just
Come on.
combination
We're
of
so
everything.
close. December.
all-
December. We just need to get to
Please.
December.
It's also being cast as a level 3 spell. It's my last level 3 spell slot. So that's
Alright.
all my level 3 spells burned. But hey, I want to kill this thing because
Fuck yeah.
Right,
I
yeah,
am
I
the
just
biggest
burned my
dinosaur
level
that's
twos.
allowed to be here.
So,
Threaten.
yeah, I
Session
will
threaten.
allow that roll that you made to be
Oh, thank you, Roach. You're
what
very
you
nice
get. So you got a
person.
natural
Love it.
20 on that roll. So go ahead and target the correct thing.
Oh no, I haven't unpaused the postcard. Sorry, podcast, I forgot to unpause you. All that's happened is some spiritual weapons have been released.
Yay. All right,
bad.
I want to make sure I'm targeting. Yeah, there we go.
Just making the new editor's job even harder.
Yeah.
Love you, Jordan.
All right, 17 damage.
Is that including the crit damage? It's already 3d8.
It's 3d8 plus.
I'll just roll an extra d8 then. Just throw it in on top.
Yeah, just roll an extra d8 on there.
Yeet.
Okay, so
19.
19 total damage.
It's not
All right.
bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bloodied. See,
Yeah.
the weapon kind of like
that's-
cuts into the thick hide, but it doesn't really seem to care. It's
Yeah.
It's
So
looking at
that's,
Arwan.
It's like, you're tasty looking. I want you.
It's looking at Arwan. Like it ran away from Arwan, but now it's kind of done like a little Yui, and now it's starting to look at Arwan again.
Okay.
So,
So,
is it the end of
I'm
your
going
turn?
to then use my breath weapon because it's a bonus action to summon this thing. So it needs to make a con save DC 17.
Well, I'm sure that a Triceratops does not have a good con.
Yeah, but hey, it's still going to be a bit chilly. We'll see.
18.
Okay, it passed. It takes half damage instead of full damage.
All right.
Oh, it's actually gone up now. It's gone to 3d6. Should have set this up earlier. I'm so terrible.
Come on,
Okay.
Fantasy Grounds Unity. You just
That
need
should
to
be-
make
that should be
everything
right.
easier.
Eat. Let's go. Oh, that's pretty okay. It
Alright.
takes half of that, so it's 10.
It's 10. Okay, then.
Yeah, I should have probably figured out how to put cast thing on it, save and all that. I'll fix
Alright.
that now.
Yeah, so like cold races across its cold-blooded skin, so it's like it's slows down. Actually, are dinosaurs cold-blooded? Has that ever been figured? Fuck it.
It's like,
I mean, technically, it might have feathers now, so.
yeah, that's
I don't
true,
think
yeah.
a Triceratops
Well,
did.
technically, That's not.
I don't think a
we
Triceratops.
don't know.
Well,
Well,
no,
we
do
don't know about Triceratops, but
We don't know about
most dinosaurs.
Triceratops. There are some that don't have feathers, and there are some that do have feathers. So, because there's that one that was perfectly preserved in rock, so you can see it had like a hide skin instead of feathers. 'Cause that. Yeah. So yeah, your breath weapon, the cold races across it, but it doesn't seem to mind too much, and still focused on a certain target. It's at the end of your turn.
Yes, that is my turn.
Yas. All right. Arwan.
You're looking like a snack boy. Not from the lizard you want it to be from, but still, it's a lizard. It counts.
No one know dispel magic. Like, just no polymorph anymore.
Mid stride.
Okay, wait. I just need to
Just falls. from
refresh
behind.
myself on
How the game works.
It has been a while. to be fair.
Everything.
I
been a
just need to remember how the blade flourish works.
As a bonus action, you can activate them.
Right. Okay. So, R1 is going to run up towards the big lizard thing,
All right.
and while he's running,
Braver
he's
man
gonna
than I.
drop his bow and draw his short sword,
Plural.
plural, and he's going to slash at this thing.
All
Oh
right.
god. Okay. Please one of these hit. Please one of these hit.
I think you can give bardic inspiration to yourself, right? That's the thing.
Well, he can because it's
Yeah.
something he can do.
Okay.
Because of his subclass.
Yeah, which is what he does with his flourishes. Basically.
Yeah, that's why I use my.
You have struck. You have struck
Okay.
the enemy and hit.
Okay.
Done 8
Quick
damage.
question.
Yes.
So wording is when one of my attacks hit, I can do a flourish.
Yeah.
Do I have to wait until I do my second attack action to do that? And
It
just remembering
says-
that one
It
hit,
says when one of your attacks hits.
Okay.
One of your attack.
then I will go.
Does it
do
say
a-
when one of your attack actions hits, or does it use action as the word? Or
No,
is it
no.
simply
So
just saying
if you did the
attacks?
first, if you had 2 attacks, it would be in between the first and second.
Yeah, whenever you take the
How I
attack
read.
action on your turn, your walk speed is increased, and if the weapon attack that you make as part of the action hits a creature, you can use one of the flourishes.
Yep.
So,
that's fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Then I
use it in
will.
between.
Okay, then I will do a defensive flourish. So I will do an extra D8 of damage, and it will also be applied to my AC.
Okay.
So there's the.
So you get an extra 8 to your DC.
Okay. Which one did I roll? +1. Okay, and now my other attack. Well,
That's a
shit.
miss. That's a miss with the 2. With 2, then
Okay.
+6 makes an 8. So yeah.
Okay, so 15. I have like 20 something. I'm good. All right.
Well, you got +8 to whatever you have right now, which is
15.
yeah 15. So yeah.
That's a 23. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I'll put it out there.
And that's the end of my turn.
It's better than session full plate.
I'm not in full plate yet.
That's what I'm saying. It's better than session full plate. Okay, that's the end of your turn, which now marks the green hag's turn, which is the Triceratops. So she's. I busted. By the way, I love how half-assed.
No, it's
the,
Justinia's turn, isn't it?
No.
No,
No.
remember,
We
we're
said the
using
green
the-
hag would. Green hag.
the green
Yeah.
hag's thing, and the green hag, although you can't see her on here because she's been for
Yeah,
mechanics
but it
reasons.
takes the Triceratops' dex now.
No, it
Yeah, but that doesn't move.
Yeah,
us.
but the initiative is staying the same.
the
The
initiative
reason why
stays.
the Triceratops is on the thing is because the way game
Yeah,
mechanic.
because
the
really,
way
fantasy
makes sense.
ground
It doesn't-
mechanics works,
the
it
way that
made
the-
you do a new initiative. That's not how it works in game.
Okay.
Yeah, it just
Right.
stays where it just
bad.
takes the same spot. That's how it works.
It's just client mechanics.
That's right. That's right. Unity, come on. Come on.
Come on, Unity, yeah.
Okay, so I have to closely read the wording on this attack or this effect.
I honestly think Roach just wants it to be Unity, so he can put like rain effects on the screen and stuff.
That is, I'm gonna be honest, that is amazing, and I definitely want that. I want to have rain effects and lightning and ambient shit. That'd be great. Music and integrated jukebox for the love of
Does that have
God.
a jukebox?
If it has sound effects coming from the rain, which is confirmed, then it has to have some sort of integrated sound system.
thing.
So that means that a jukebox is just no brainer for them. Integrate it with the fantasy or with the tabletop audio website program.
Or one way you
and-
can just upload like an uploadable thing.
Yeah, that would work, I guess. But yeah, seriously. So okay, this Triceratops is going to go 5, 10, 15 back, still staying within the zone that you control. Okay, and then it is immediately going to charge Ustenia as it turned around, backed away, and then is doing a full charge towards Ustenia with the rest of its movement. Taking an attack of opportunity, if you would like, from R1.
Does
Yes.
my weapon get an attack of my spiritual weapon?
No.
get an attack of opportunity?
No,
Nope.
No.
Okay.
it doesn't provide. It doesn't provide.
Man.
Eh, I thought I'd ask.
It's fine. All right. Yep.
10.
You do 10 damage. So you kind of cut across like the upper part of its leg as it goes as it charges. It doesn't
right
seem
across
to
the
slow
kneecap.
down. Yeah, it doesn't. One of its kneecaps.
One of its kneecaps.
It's got 4. It doesn't seem to slow down though, and it continues going towards Ustenia.
It's got too
with that,
many, which is R1 is trying to fix. Just fucking pick those
Yeah.
shit out of there.
So Ustenia is going to go ahead and get this. It's gonna be targeted by him or it, and then go ahead. Yep, and go ahead and do a gore attack with its horns.
Oh boy.
It's an
Wow.
What's your AC, Ustenia?
20.
20.
20?
Oh.
Is that with rage?
Rage doesn't affect the AC.
It
Doesn't it?
affect AC.
Oh, okay.
It's not like other
Like-
systems where rage lowers your dexterity.
Not, it's because I have the superior quality scale armor and a shield
Yeah.
and my dex bonus.
Yeah, I don't have a
And my
dex bonus. That's why
bonus.
my AC is. Kind
Wait a second, Ustenia. Have you been? What weapon have you been attacking with?
The sword, one hand.
Okay.
Sword.
All right.
Yeah,
No, I was just making sure because you should sometimes use an axe, and I wasn't.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah,
using
and
the
that's
silver
one-handed as well. They're both versatile.
Oh, is it?
But I've been doing it one-handed. I have
Okay.
been very explicit when I've said that I
Alright.
use two-handed.
All right, just
He
double
has.
checking. Wanted to make
He
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not
Just
wrong.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When he
that's
wants to chop a tree down, he takes the axe out and goes, "I'm using this shit two-handed.
When he wants to chop a human down, he also takes out the.
I want to chop this bitch in half."
All right. Well,
Justinia's
that's
that
the
guy
end
who
of its
chops things in half.
turn.
Justinia's that guy who chops
Dink.
things in half for
Ustenia.
for
it's-
flex.
Revenge time.
How dare you?
I'm assuming instead of blocking it, you kind of just like stepped out of the way as
Like
it's
a
I
mental
like the idea he grabs the horns.
Grab the
Then
horn.
screams into its face. Is that it? Is that all you got?
First attack. Hit.
That was an 8, and he still hits because he gets.
God, I
+3
love-
+7.
10 damage.
I love giving him bless. It's just so spicy. I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Roach is like, fucking go away.
And
I'll find
I'm gonna
a
attack
way.
again.
You bastards.
24.
Oh my god. Oh. Did you just kill this
14
thing?
damage.
No. Oh, I hoped you did. I was so hoping you would kill it.
Oh, I really wish. Close, but no cigar. And yeah, there's nothing else I can do. That's me.
That's you. All right. All right. And then we go past Triceratops into Rivallon.
Rivallon gets to shoot a Triceratops.
Can I move there, please?
Is this considered a dragon?
Nope.
No, it's beasts.
No.
I
Okay.
wish it was a dragon.
I had
I'd be
to
getting all sorts of
try.
damage perks for this. I will also put my hunter's mark on there.
Okay, you can move that for bonus. Good. From the dead one. All right. You hit
Roach is
with an
just
18,
staring
got
like,
a
"Bitch."
5.
Oh, for God's
Stop.
sake.
Stop with those rolls. Cease.
There you go. You see that one?
Nope.
Nope.
You can't see the
Always hit or
6 on
miss.
screen.
Nope.
No, I can't.
Just take it as is, since it's a 6.
It's a 6. Midge, check the stream.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Done.
There you go.
I've applied it. I've applied it.
Okay, right, and that other one.
That's-
Ah!
You haven't been able to hit both shots the whole combat. It's
No.
amazing.
Come on, Demir, you can kill it. Do it, boy.
Come on, Demir. Come on.
Fucking brothers. told you we had this.
The Opakin brothers. Yeah, he's gonna shift over here. Stop targeting the green hag too. Start targeting that one. This thing. Okay, well, he's gonna go ahead and
He has enough movement to get around it to try and get flanking.
he does.
That's true, yeah. And he's a very intelligent boy.
He is, so he's gonna do that. And he's gonna drop his shield and go for a two-handed strike with
Go
the
on.
with the long
Go on,
sword.
my
I like the idea that he's got like the shield on a tactical sling and just throws it down and like it swings around to his
I'm assuming
back automatically.
It's like it's like a kite shield, so I'm assuming he's probably either got it on an arm thing most of the time, but he's also got like a punch handle on it, so you can just drop it and go for two-handed because he's got a long sword.
Kind of just casts it.
Yeah, he's just thrown it off to the side and just goes in for a two-handed slash with the long sword.
Come on, big man.
And
You can
he
do
has
it. Come on.
advantage.
Yeah. Come on, big man.
That is a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Yup.
Now he rolls a 1d10 because he's two-handing.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 2. Rolled a 2 because he can't for the life of him roll a good attack or a good damage roll.
He's
gonna use his
scholar, not
action
a
surge.
fighter. Hold
Yeah,
on,
Oh, he's
he's
gonna
a
use his
fighter.
action surge. So he used an
Oh, yeah,
action
he's a
surge.
fighter.
He's a fighter, and he's gonna go for a. You okay, Mitch? That was a.
Midge is dying. Like,
That was a.
Sneeze.
For a second, I thought he did something wrong. You were just like, no. Your face was contorted.
I
Alright.
cast I cast
I have
Rivallon
very
on Midge.
expressive sneeze.
All right.
I can't
My
imagine
sneeze
what
is
your
hurt.
O face.
He
like,
is an
that's what I was
actor.
gonna say. Yeah.
21 to hit.
Midge's O face must be a horror to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and he goes in for a second attack, hits with a 21 and does 8 damage with a 6 on that d10. Plus 2 does 8 damage and slays the creature.
Now it turns back to the hag. Yay!
I gotta see, does it? It exceeds by 7. Exceeds by 7.
Nice. It had
Damage.
1 HP. Oh my
It
god.
had 1 HP left, so that means the hag takes 1 extra damage, makes her in there. And I'm going to get rid of this marker. And now the hag appears
In the center.
here. In the center, because it was a huge creature. So.
Does she like fall slightly?
Why are you healing?
Getting Demir.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
not
we're
you,
still
not
in
you.
combat.
We're
Oh.
still in combat.
The
Oh,
hag's
okay.
returned.
Oh, I thought she died because she.
No,
got
it's a
to zero.
polymorph.
Oh,
It's a
never mind then.
polymorph.
Take that away.
So how
Sorry.
much did you heal? How much did you heal total? Was that 12?
12.
24.
24.
Oh, 12.
Yeah,
Yeah,
12.
it's 12.
12,
You
12,
told me
12.
to try,
Oh
so-
yeah, it was Demir. I tried to take away the thing because who am
Yeah.
I targeting exactly? Because I was only targeting one person, I think.
Yeah, no, the
Did it-
Triceratops as well.
You were,
because-
you were trying to target the Triceratops. You healed it.
Yeah, because I can't
Uh,
take that off because it's
Yeah.
I'm still targeting it.
So
'cause
we're
it's still
always
showing
going
on
to target the
screen.
Triceratops.
There
Well,
we go.
it's gone now. All right. Yeah, because basically the hag just takes a little bit extra damage because of the overfill, but she's still back in the fight. Isaac, it's your turn. Because that's the end of Demir's turn.
30 feet, please. There.
See you through the air combat.
This hag has been injured, right?
Yeah, she's wounded.
She looks a little injured, yeah.
Well, I need to know for specific for the thing. So yeah, she's been hit.
She's been hit at least once.
Ooh.
So what did you total the dead?
Total of dead.
You should
And
declare
she's been
that so I know.
Sorry. Yeah, I cast Total of Dead.
Because
she failed
technically,
her-
I should have given you a chance. You said you were casting something. She still has a counter spell. That was the
Okay.
thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
I will allow that to continue, but still, remember.
Yep, my bad.
Wards, yeah.
This is the first wizard like magic user we've actually faced, so I keep forgetting that people can counter spell us. So yeah, I cast Toll of the Dead. She failed her wisdom save, and so it did damage.
Okay. Yep.
That is my turn.
A low droning bell noise goes across the field and strikes the hag behind her mask. Can you see her? put her hands up to her ears under her hood, and like a low groaning, like as goes racing across as you hear her in pain. Yeah, Sesh, your turn for bonus
Alright,
action.
so-
You can move your thing if you want.
It's gonna. Hey, it's gonna see something and it's gonna be like, all right, I wanna murder it because
All
fuck
right.
you.
It is moved.
Yes,
Just
thank you.
directly.
And if I shift click, I should be able to target it with the thing. I think.
Yep. You are targeting it. Yes.
Where's the spell list? Is I gotta make an attack roll first, so whack. Oh boy, it's a good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
25.
damage. That's a semi-decent roll.
18 damage.
Nice. And she's heavy.
Well, that's because it
It's
was
cast
a
cast. Yeah, it's cast at a higher
high
level.
level.
Yeah, it's cast at a high level. It wouldn't be as good if I just cast it as a base thing, but it's still pretty okay.
It did the same damage as my cantrip, though. That's just.
So
Just
I'm gonna just move. Where can I move?
I mean,
If
let's be
I-
real here. Toll Dead is disgusting.
Oh
It
yeah,
is,
no,
yeah.
it's powerful.
Yeah.
2d12
Oh yeah.
if they're wounded. 2d8 if they're not.
So if
It's
I
higher
move
with my level.
there, it should be okay, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Open up my. Yep. Oh no, sorry, it's actions. I keep forgetting where everything is in the sheet. That's
you're dead. Yeah, I like the idea that it's that.
Just a massive claw swipes her in the face as the dragon comes up behind her, like, bitch, you gonna die today.
Oh.
Oh,
27.
boy.
27
Ooh,
hits.
nice.
By the way,
Oh, God.
that bless, fucking, is
Yeah.
fucking
Pro, boys.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
it. Oh, good. And
full damage
Oh.
roll. 8 plus 6, 14 damage.
Nice, that's an efficient turn right there.
Yeah.
that's my
yeah.
turn.
All right. That's the okay. R1,
I fucked
your
her
turn. Let's come up. And you've seen this hag turn back into a. You've seen the Triceratops turn back into a hag and just get ravaged by like by this claw, this dragon's claw, and then the actual dragonborn come up and just hit her with a warhammer. It's like
Nice.
ah, cling, straight into the face. It's
Alright,
just-
R1's gonna move up into close range.
All right.
And he's gonna attack with his swords. Because he doesn't know where his bow is off the top of his head.
You dropped it, so.
Yeah, he dropped it. Alright, that's a hit.
Yep, that is a hit.
And
Damage.
and his other attack missed. Gonna use his bonus action to swipe with his
No.
main hand again,
All right.
and
Oh,
that's a
another
miss. All right, that's Arwen's turn.
I don't know why, but this when you look up having a bad time, this hag is on top of that list. She's having a bad time right now.
Bad time. Okay.
You fuck with this dragonborn, you're gonna have a bad time.
We're a bad time, boy.
You fuck with this barbarian, you're gonna have a bad time.
We need to think about something here.
She's just looking at dragonborn, halfling, fighter, big fuck off claw, barbarian
Flying
behind her,
Flying angel man shooting stuff
flying
down.
angel man.
She's
With
gonna
pair of
shift
Uzis.
here. Gonna shift here. And
Do I get
take
an
the-
AO for that?
Yes.
Because she's
All right,
moving out
hold
of
on a
my
second.
influence.
Hold on a second. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I gotta think about this.
We've kind of caught
No.
her in the
She's
perfect
gonna go over
area.
here. She's gonna go over here.
She's essentially
Which
been
does not-
checkmate.
Which
Yeah.
is not, yeah. Well, it's check so far, not checkmate.
Yeah, it doesn't, my weapon doesn't get an AOO because it's not.
It doesn't get an attack of opportunity. Yeah,
Save
you're right.
essentially. Yeah.
It doesn't have reactions.
She's gonna shift over 5 feet, line up Demir and Arwan, and cast Lightning Bolt.
Oh no!
Which casts a lightning bolt 100 feet in a straight line, 5 foot wide, which catches Arwan, Demir, and I need to roll for some things inside of the.
Oh, the
inside of
children!
the
Not
Oh,
the
no.
children!
I need to.
Wait.
I need. Okay.
Hold
all right.
on. Hold on.
Do you
Hold on.
have-
You
Do I
have
have?
counters?
Do I have? I do. Counterspell.
What is level? What is counterspell? What's level of counterspell?
If it's a level 3, it's if it's level 3rd level or lower, the spell fails and has no effect. If the casting level is 4th or higher, you need to make an ability check.
Casting it
using
at
your
a 5th
skill-
level.
Okay,
Oh,
ability
shit.
check using your spell
That's our
casting
only
ability. The
open spell
DC
slot
equals
left.
10 plus the spell's level. So you need to make.
An ability check off of intelligence DC 15, I think. Whatever its casting modifier.
Your, whatever the
casting-
casting
Intelligence.
modifier is. So
Yeah, which
Which
intelligence
is intelligence.
DC 15.
Yeah.
So you gotta make
15?
whatever,
Okay.
basically an intelligence save.
You says
DC.
you save. Okay. Yeah. All right.
No, I need to make this. I think.
Oh, you need to make that.
Yeah. Because if I fail it, my counter spell fails.
Just
Ah,
double checking
I see.
here.
So for me, it'd be a charisma save.
Hold on, I'm just gonna
Yes,
read it
I
just to
think.
double check. If cast modifiers, make
it's
an
your
ability
spell
check using your spell count. Yeah, so you're using your charisma. DC is 15.
Yeah.
DC 15.
So you need
and
to roll
charisma's a
well,
saving throw.
essentially, is what you're
So
telling
it's
me.
a charisma saving throw. Yes.
I just closed. Give me a second.
It's saving throw because I've got things that I can do as well.
Oh,
Make an
yeah.
ability check. Ability check, not a saving
Ability
throw.
check.
Just a
You
check.
don't get your proficiency, which kind of sucks, but there you
Yeah.
go.
But even so, I need to just quickly read something before I do it.
He's reading the Eye of Palor thing. Star of Palor, sorry. Not Eye
No,
of Palor.
That would only. I know what it does, and that.
no.
that's
I'm looking at my
applicable here.
favorite by the gods.
Oh.
Saving throw or attack roll. No, okay. Because I could add 2d4
Alright, just make
to
an
it
ability-
is the thing. So
make
it's
an
all down to
ability
this
check.
charisma ability check.
Come on, boys.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh.
13.
Oh, just
So my
it
counter
really,
spells-
really, it was just really bad because she only had a 5th level left.
Yeah.
She could cast a damaging spell. So.
Oh,
Uh,
that was almost so good.
It was almost no. If they hadn't used counterspell before and had tried to cast a couple of things at a higher level previously before you guys got here, then they wouldn't. They didn't have their full spell slots for this fight.
Oh, so she didn't have a counter spell left.
No, she did, but she only she was the last of their 3rd levels to cast
Oh,
a
okay.
counterspell. Yeah, because they had used Bestow Curse beforehand on their charge that they killed.
It's annoying that
Other
that's not a saving
nasty
throw.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why they do it. But either
I
way,
think you would have
so
made it if it was a saving throw, wouldn't you? Because it would have been a +3.
what's your bonus for a saving throw?
Plus
'Cause you have
3, and then
Yeah.
but then it's a plus.
No,
yeah,
it would have been including your proficiency, which is
So it would have
+3.
been +3, so it would have been a +7 instead. So it would have been 15, which means
Yeah.
I would have made
Would've
the
been
thing.
16.
And failing that,
You
if it
would've
was a
made it.
saving throw, I can add 2d4 to it as my racial
true.
ability.
That's true, but it's not. It's an ability check. Make an ability check. So, all right. So you don't get that. All right. So yes, it's gonna go through. I have to roll because R1 and Demir are in that
Yep.
arc. So I need to roll some stuff. So I'm just gonna ask you, Isaac, high or low? Isaac,
Yeah.
high or
High or
low?
low?
High. But can I invoke the Star of Palor's thing?
Okay. To do what?
Well, it says I can I can force you to re-roll any attack, save, or check.
Attack, save, or
Right.
check, but she's not making an attack. They have to make saving throws.
Oh,
for,
okay.
For this
No,
attack.
yeah, I get it.
That's you'd be right if it was like a fire, or no, you'd be right if it was like a
A
what would
ranged
be,
attack. Ranged
like a
attack
ranged,
spell.
yeah,
Firebolt.
like a ranged attack.
Firebolt,
No,
something like that. Okay.
firebolt,
Yeah.
yeah, fireball wouldn't though, but yeah. Okay, so
Whereas lightning bolt
Mikey,
is you dodge this.
yeah, yeah, it's an area kind of thing. Mikey, high or low?
Low.
Rivallon.
Hmm.
High or low?
Low.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this.
Oh god. Right, so
It's
the
like
first
all
one was
natural
high,
20s
then
or
it was
something.
low, and then it was low.
Yeah, it's gonna be all natural 20s or something.
I gotta take a picture. I gotta take a picture because that's definitely worth it.
It rolled. You rolled like an 11, then a 10, and then a 10 or something. Something silly like that.
No, I think it was the other way around. I think you got like a 9 on the first one, and then like
A 10, a 10, or a 10 and 11 or something.
something that means that they get full attack on each shit or something like that.
Yeah,
Alright.
they
So
are
You
all
have to
So
get
we got
ridiculous
that. Alright.
saves.
So now I need R1 and I'm gonna have Demir. You both need to
Dex,
make
I think?
dexterity saving throws of a DC. It's 12 plus Hag's intelligence. Yeah, 14. DC 14 intelligence or in dexterity saving throw.
Dex saves. Okay.
Dex saves.
Yeah. And Demir gets
You
that
do that.
bonus.
18.
R1,
succeed.
18.
Just we're good.
You'll still take you'll still take half damage, but
Yep.
It helps I have a
go-
+6 to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah. So this
Helps
was
a
more
lot.
just more just it's the only option she had. She was gonna try and get to hit both you and Sash, but then she would have taken an attack from Sash. She doesn't want to do that anymore.
Sash would have been like,
Uh,
bitch, no, whack.
Yeah, yeah. And Dex from Demir, which
He does have that
Yeah.
D4. He does have a
He
small.
does get a
bonus.
D4. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yep.
That didn't help. That didn't help. That
What did he
didn't help.
roll? We can't see it.
He rolled a 9 plus 1 from his natural ability, which is 10, and a 3 from the D4. So if he rolled a 4 on there, he would have been fine, but he didn't.
Nope.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
so he's gonna take full damage
Almost.
from this.
Almost.
Okay, what's the full damage?
A
So
lot.
this
A
is-
lot. I
It's a
think.
level
This is
5
a lot.
spell. This
A
is
lot.
Yeah. Well, there is no. Oh no, it is. Yeah, no, you're right. Because we're passing at level 5, so that actually makes us even worse.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Come on,
Because it
Demir.
means you add damage die. That's
Yeah,
how
the same
much
with-
So
it
this
does.
is normally a level 3, so this is 2 extra levels.
So
which
probably
means-
probably instead of 3d8, it's now 5d8.
That's-
Is that what?
No, a level 3 is 8d6.
Oh,
Yeah, if I
Oh!
remember correctly. Yeah, even half damage. I think this could kill me.
yeah. So that means at 5th level, this thing gets 2 extra d6s, meaning it's 10d6.
This thing could do 60 damage.
This thing
Holy
can't. This
shit.
thing could.
Those
This
two
thing
are
could.
This outright kill Demir and R1.
Oh yeah, this
No.
definitely could.
Not with half damage. It couldn't kill me.
Not R1.
No,
it could.
no, no.
It could knock R1
Could
down.
you.
Yeah.
It could down him.
No, it can't. It can't. He
No.
hasn't taken any damage. He's got 48 HP.
I've got 48.
Oh, that is true.
I'm a
I'm just
tanky
gonna.
bard.
Can I put this in?
Can
I'm just
I
not gonna
kill
watch.
R1?
I like Demir, okay? I don't want him to die. I'm just not gonna
I
watch.
like Demir too. I like Demir. I
At
don't
full
know.
damage, this could definitely kill Demir.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
He's
So-
just watching his
Brother's
brother be
going
fried.
down.
like-
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to
Gonna hate
manually
those
input this
things.
damage. You're gonna have to manually input this damage because I can't do it.
Fair
I
enough.
can't do it.
And
automatically.
Demir's already
So
at only 20
Yeah,
health.
he has 20 HP left because he's already at 16.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, he's
This
dead.
is not good. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Phew.
You need to roll a
Oh.
2 or less on every single die, bar 1, which needs to be a 1, for Demir to actually survive
Here's the
this.
thing. Demir.
For Demir not to go down. Demir can go down, but he.
Demir can go down. If Demir can auto die if he takes more than 40 damage after he's dead. So. If he
Oh,
takes-
okay, so if he
it's
maxes
double,
out
it's
the
double
damage...
your.
He needs
It's-
to take
it's-
60 damage exactly to actually drop dead and stay dead, essentially.
State, yeah. So.
Though I have Revivify, but I don't have any.
How many is that?
31 damage.
Ooh,
Oh.
he goes down.
But
Yeah,
there
he
might
goes
be
down.
some
Demir-
children inside that are in.
Yeah.
Demir
They're-
goes down.
they're dead.
Demir goes down. You take. That's going to be an even 15
Oh.
damage for you.
Yeah, 15, not
Even 15
31.
because you round down. If you want to take 31,
It could have been
I'm fine
so
with that.
worse.
So yeah, she brings out in this instead of this from her sleeve a doll's like hand, like a little porcelain doll hand, and from the doll hand, a large beam of electricity strikes out straight, kind of missing you. You like see it coming, and you just kind of like duck, and you're already pretty short, so you're already pretty short, so
Lie on
you
the
miss.
ground.
You miss most of it. You still get caught, like it cinches your back, but through that motion, Demir, who was just about ready to look down and pick up his shield, sees this and just gets straight in the chest, and he goes right down onto the
Oh
ground.
no! What armor's he in?
Half plate.
Double
Is
check
that
that about.
Thing.
There is a
that's-
thing
that
in plate
might
mail
be a
with
thing.
lightning
Ooh,
damage.
that is actually true. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm not sure if it is
Creature
with half
takes
plate.
or half as
I
much. Of
don't-
that. The
I don't
lightning
know.
ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried, so it's fine.
Okay,
as
no,
long as
no,
it's not
no,
being
I
I
worn.
think
think in
Maybe
Pathfinder
that's
that's a thing where
Pathfinder.
That's
in
Pathfinder,
Pathfinder it is
I
a thing where if you
Because electricity in Pathfinder is no joke. You can like
you cast
murder
lightning
people.
on a group of people that have like plate mail, they all get
It'll
like
jump.
serious
It'll jump
yeah,
to the thing,
serious
yeah.
debuffs and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, that goes. Demir goes down. He's like off his feet and flies back like a foot into the ground, like somebody just got struck by lightning. You see
He
the
did.
lightning bolt. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Well, natural lightning. The lightning bolt continues and goes into the wall of the hut, and you see like the actual wall next to the door just get blown inward, like blown in. Actually, that's a good point. Blown inward. I'm just gonna re-roll that.
Oh
Using
no!
your original ones, okay. So using your original high lows. So you that. So I'm just gonna roll
Yeah, these kids are definitely
roll really
These
quickly.
kids are all fucking dead.
Well, we can
Really-
stabilize them if we get within them within.
Assuming they have
certain
enough
time.
HP to actually.
Assuming
take
they
that
have
amount
the
of damage.
HP.
Yeah. They just took
Yeah.
31 damage. Most kids don't have that amount of HP.
No.
Yeah, so
Or
explosion.
does Isaac have that much?
Isaac
Yeah,
will
I've
go
got
down to
33.
31. Or
I have
close.
33 HP. Thank
Close.
you.
Close.
Close.
That goes. The
It's only
wall
because I've rolled
grows
the bare
inward.
minimum on every level so far.
Yeah, the wall blows inward, creating shrapnel of the stones. You can hear bouncing inside of the stone interior, and then the bolt goes out the other end of the hut and continues for about 100 feet, igniting one of the trees on the other side of the clearing, just like it's on fire. You also hear during that explosion, you hear a couple of like meager whimpers coming from inside of the hut. Now that you can hear it, like when it explodes outward, you hear like ah! and just and then nothing. So yeah,
F's in the chat for the kids in the hut, please.
I think that's gonna be all of Dollfoot's turn.
Can she speak Draconic? Just to see if she knows what I just said to her.
She doesn't seem to register, or well, you can't tell. It's just a porcelain doll mask that you
That's
see.
true.
that-
That's true.
Yeah.
But there is
So,
this
like-
giant dragonborn with a giant warhammer bearing down on her and is now looking superiorly pissed.
Yep, and we go straight to Ustenia's turn. Ustenia, your brother's dead. Or looks dead.
Your brother
Yeah,
looks
look.
fried.
maximum overrage. Hold on, no, not there.
It's like, let me put on rage again. Just let me.
Hey, if you level up a bit, you can get what's that thing? What's that called? There's a there's a different type
Unrelenting
of-
rage.
Or no,
Or-
there is a it's
Something
it's one
like
that it's something that's even more than rage. It's like
Super
top end, but
rage. It's like
I don't
Super
remember what it's
Saiyan
called.
rage.
It's rage 2.
You're moving.
Not
there.
Rage
Rage.
over 9,000.
Rage squared.
Yes.
Are you moving there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
moving there.
Rage
I've got
2.
the-
Rage 2, Episode 2.
Oh God, Steve! And if she does it again, I'm going to have Iron Maiden maybe lightning strike twice. Oh God, you sick.
I mean, she does not have a lot of spells left.
All right, you're
She's
sitting
got
fuck him
claws.
up. Fuck him up.
Right, I'm gonna.
The
I'm
claws
gonna
have done more
attack-
damage. Well, actually, now that's not the case. I was gonna say the claws did the most damage during the combat, but now that definitely did more.
I think other than the claws and like
23?
You
that-
had advantage.
Fine.
You had advantage.
Yeah, better roll
Oh,
again.
should
to
I
get
roll?
an natty 20.
Just in case.
So
I've
just
got-
roll another one, just in
Yeah.
case.
Just in
Yeah.
case you got.
Okay,
Uh,
hey, it's
Yeah.
good that you. Yeah.
I also
Natural
like how
one.
you rolled a 1, but you also got above double digits.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, he wouldn't have gotten that without the
The
bless.
bless, yeah, but still, it's
yeah.
cool. It's still pretty badass.
Go
to
ahead
see that.
and roll your damage.
Your
Nice.
damn limit.
Right, yeah.
And second attack.
Remember
With
to
your,
hit.
advantage.
yeah.
There you go.
Ah.
That one wasn't that good. That was a total of 14, which does not hit. So I'm assuming you just saw your brother go down. It's throwing you off. It's throwing you. You would have hit that, but you're just making strikes without really thinking ahead. You're just striking out more like Luke Skywalker at the end of episode 3, or not episode 3, at the episode 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wailing on Darth Vader's hand. Yeah.
I'm just angry. Big angry.
Is at the end of your turn, Ustenia. Or did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Yutari?
He's quickly talking to someone off camera.
Oh.
Yeah, my girlfriend is looking at me really funny when I did that the wailing noise.
Getting
All
called
right,
out
is-
for his D&D shizzle.
Hey.
Yeah,
Practically every day we stream, my family are like, "What are you screaming at?" And I'm like, "Shit, that's what I'm screaming at."
Serious shit.
Yeah,
Demir's dead.
Don't understand.
Who's
All
Demir? My best friend.
So I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You don't have anything else to do. Okay. So Rivallon,
Yep.
shifting over there.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Fucker
am
hasn't been within
also
100 feet of the enemy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm also moving my hunter's mark onto Green Hag 1.
It's still there.
Just making sure.
Yeah, because the Triceratops is them. It just basically, yeah.
That's a miss.
Oh, damn. Hey, that means we're gonna hit this one.
Oh.
Ooh, no.
Jinxed it.
Ow. He
Yeah,
missed
you had to
both
open your
attacks.
mouth, didn't you?
I know.
Roach.
I did.
Oh my god! Rivallon's not gonna
Yeah.
get the kill steal for once.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's happened
Unless
before.
all of you whiff. Unless all of
I'm
you
not
whiff.
attacking. So,
Yeah,
Okay,
Rivallon has
so
to
we
get
go
the kill.
to Demir. So we're going to Demir, who's gonna be making a death save.
Yep.
He
roll
gets a
20,
bonus.
Get back up.
Oh,
Yeah, he gets a bonus because
no.
he's still affected by bless.
He still has bless, so he gets a D4. I guess you guys didn't see that.
No, I didn't.
Demir rolled a 1 on the 4 on the bless and a 5 on the D20, meaning he got a 6. He still failed.
Oh.
Oh.
Does he not get his Constitution modifier through that? Is that not a thing?
No, death saves are straight D20s.
Oh.
If you're so it's 1 through 10 or is it 1 through 9 fail? I think it's 1 through 10 is fail.
Yeah.
11 through
No.
20
10 is the
pass.
pass mark. It's a DC 10.
Okay, so yeah, so 1 through 9 is fail. 10 through 20 is succeed.
Because it gives you a better chance of living than dying. Because there's
because you're heroes.
Yeah.
And a 1 is an automatic fail of 2 death saves. A 20 is you stabilize. You don't get it. You just stabilize. You don't get back.
You
up.
hit go to 0. Isn't that kind of how it works? You're
I
just
thought with a 20
unconscious.
you get up.
Mm-mm.
No, that's not how it works. You just
I'm
stop
Oh,
dying.
is there a feat that
Yeah.
allows that?
Might be.
Maybe.
I'm
You
also
might be
assuming
mixing
that
up
if
the
you-
orc thing.
Yeah.
The orcs
that's
get
true.
Yeah.
I know.
they-
The orcs get that last wind thing.
I'm
Right,
also
I'm
assuming
moving.
that if you
I
success
move that
3
30. Give me that 30. Move.
Yeah, I don't have. There's no. You haven't.
Oh, I'm. Okay, I'll redo it.
Stop being a plebe. You can do it.
You're right in
I'm
front of the
not-
hole now.
I'm expending a sorcery point, and I'm using it as a distance spell. So I'm distance spelling Spare the Dying on Demir to stabilize him.
Okay.
Where is Spare the Dying?
It's at the top. It should be next.
Yeah. I can't actually apply it to him, so he's stabilized. It's
Okay,
not something I can
so he's-
tell the game.
Yep,
Which means he no
I'll
longer
make-
has to take death saving throws.
That's true.
And that's my turn, because I'll need to use next turn to try and land, because I'm too high.
Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and unveil the what you can see on the interior.
I
of
can't
this,
see. Yeah, I'm too high.
You sure?
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
he's
I'm
still 30 feet.
I'm,
Sorry, he's
Oh yeah,
40
oh yeah, you're
feet
40 feet up. Yeah, in the hut with
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
above
yeah.
the hut right now. So that's why I'm saying I need next turn to land.
It's true. Okay, and I'm just gonna make sure I know where these ones are at. Okay, got that. All right.
I have shouted out that I've spared Demir. I've cast Demir is
He's
stable. Finish
fine!
the hack.
He's fine.
I've
He's
stabilized
fine.
Demir. Finish the hack.
Crispy. He's
All right,
like
Sesh.
bacon, just
I
crispy.
didn't say he's fine. I said he's stabilized.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah,
He's crispy
Still
right now.
Smoke rising from underneath his chest plate.
Right, so I have advantage because I'm flanking with Justinia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me roll this. Oh, that was a good thing.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Oh, and
It's dead.
okay, so I sweep her at the leg because I said I was going to break her knees in Draconic, and I assuming Justinia and everyone who speaks Draconic understood that. Sweeps her knees, brings the hammer straight down on her mask, and crushes her face into her skull.
Yeah. You do so yeah, the hammer comes down and just the volume of the head ceases to be into the ground. Just you just hear
Just like a
a
watermelon.
yeah, and you hear the crack. And by the way, you probably hear the lawnmower now. Yeah, you hear the crack of porcelain underneath the hammer as it settles down, and then
And the
the
second
body
that
just
she's dead,
ceases
I'm
moving.
gone.
Okay.
all right.
Over towards here.
So we are out
I'm-
of combat.
Yeah, I'm going
now.
inside the thing. I'm going inside the hut.
Okay, you just drop, and there's a hole there instead of the door now. So they're about equal in size.
You still have to duck.
Yeah, I land, dismiss my,
It's gonna lag a little
my
bit
wings
because
together,
of the
dismiss because I don't.
Because
fucking-
you're revealing the area, yeah.
because I'm revealing the area.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 3 Cs, which are the children. So I'm just leaving this up here for reference. You don't need to move your tokens around or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we've had one round between there. Just give me 1 second. I just need to see the health points of.
A child's HP is like 8.
Well, I'm using commoner and then having it
Okay, it's even
So-
less
because
then.
it's a child.
Like
So
5.
a commoner.
Commoners have like 5 HP.
Oh, commoners
So
have
there-
4 HP.
Yeah, so their child has 2. So the one that was in
Child-
the direct line is paste.
Well, they weren't in direct line. They weren't in direct line. None of them were in direct line. That's what I was rolling for. Actually, I rolled it. You all called the high-low perfectly. Because
nice!
Yes.
Oh.
because
High
I did
five,
because for yours, Midge, you called high. That was a 5 I rolled, and for both of you that rolled low, I rolled 2s on both of them. So I have the picture for that. So so they weren't in the line of fire, which is what you were rolling for, but one of them apparently was in line for the stone shrapnel, which did 7 damage.
So it
So
is paste.
It's dead.
he is dead. They are dead.
They are
You can't
dead.
really tell.
Oh no.
It
The
is
one on the
dead.
right side of the hut, the one on the
It's
right
dead.
side of the hut, just got. You can see when you go in there, there's like a stone that's maybe about 70 pounds worth, like heavy. Just even though
I'm a
it's there,
couple of
it's just-
levels away from a resurrection spell.
Just you can see some feet, and then just against the wall on the opposite side, and that's what you see. And then, but the other two
Okay.
children, they got like cuts and one looks to be a very young dragonborn girl that's like got a like gag and her feet and hands are bound, and the other one looks to be a what's the word? The elven boy who is also tied up, and they're both wide-eyed and don't know what the fuck's going on and also
Okay.
they just saw their other
yeah.
captive
Okay.
die.
I'm gonna get them both. I'm gonna turn them away from the other captive,
Yeah, that's probably a
and
good
then
idea.
start. So
That
they're
damage
looking
hasn't
at
already
the
been
wall.
done.
Well, even so, you don't want to extend it as well. When we get outside, I'm gonna make sure we're covering their eyes because there's offal and corpses everywhere. So
Oh yeah, awful and corpses. Yeah, definitely.
I-
By the way, what you see inside the thing, because you see those children, you see a fire. But anybody who goes in, you see a fire that has a big cauldron bubbling some sort of green, viscous ichor liquid in the center of it. You also see a little cutout in the ground that has 3 small chests in it, each arrayed very neatly down there.
That sounds
So,
like part of the ritual.
burn it with fire is
Okay,
essentially
okay, 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 okay.
Right.
Arwen
Did you take the
is-
children out?
Yeah,
They're
so no,
shaking.
No,
They don't know
outside.
what to do.
I'm looking at. So I've unbound them and I'm telling them everything. Yep.
Immediately crying.
It's
I can't
over.
do it because I don't want to fuck my
Yeah,
voice
no,
up,
it's
but
fine,
they're
it's
just like
fine.
wailing.
But can I do a charisma sort of persuasion?
Sure.
To say
Sure.
everything is like fine. Like,
It's gonna be like Coswin with the
it's
kid.
over. Hey,
Shut up.
I'm not Edmunding this. I'm not Targan Edmund.
All right. We get it. Go ahead and roll your
I-
charisma checks. People do
I'm
listen to the podcast.
I'm just like telling them that the ordeal is over. You're safe, sort of thing.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
so go
say
ahead.
in Elvish
Go ahead,
to
roll
the
charisma.
elf, don't worry, you're safe, buddy. I'll teach you how to kill hags.
Persuasion. Give me a second.
Bring
Kill
it
hags.
there.
These
Boy,
are
I'm gonna teach you how to kill some
It's okay.
hags.
Teach you how to murder.
Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
One rolled a 7, rolled with a 4. Then it no.
No.
That was them trying to pass their own their own.
Well, even
You
so,
are. They are inconsolable. They just saw a kid get blown up.
Yeah,
They're inconsolable. While that's going on, off in the distance is shh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just kind of that. Demir wakes up after being healed, and he's on the ground. His hand still grasping his blade, and like his other hand was midway towards picking up the shield, so it's like on the ground, and you heal him, and
He wakes
go,
up.
Hey!
seeing
Hey!
Sandy.
He just gets up and just like got his sword up.
She says she has her hands over his chest, and she's like really close, like she's straight up dead focus. And when he jumps
There's,
up,
like,
it doesn't
smoke.
affect her.
Yeah,
He
smoke
jumps
coming
up
out
and
of
he's
that.
like pointing the weapon. She's used to this kind of shit, so she's like, "It's okay, it's okay."
He's like
okay.
a little wild-eyed too, and his hair is just like
Everywhere.
just a
Just-
little, just a little raised. It's just like he just got struck by lightning. So, hey,
I imagine Justini is next to me, so I look to him because
Yeah.
he probably is trying to, language is difficult when you've just been awoken from a
Oh yeah,
deep
no, it's
sleep.
it's
Also-
it's bitch temples. It's just like it's just like straight.
And the soles of his feet hurt a lot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Not only that, part of his half plate. He has metal shin guards and metal like
His hands, his feet, everything hurts.
Oh
Alright.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
like,
that's
there's
happening.
even singe marks on the wrapping to his swords. Like
Oh, God. This
I'm
poor
gonna,
man.
I'm gonna calm
Arwen-
my brother down and,
Okay.
like
Make a
Arwen-
charisma.
welcome
make
him
a
back
charisma
to the
check.
land of the living.
Okay.
Arwen's gonna go inside, cast detect magic, and do a perception check on the chests to see if he can see any traps.
All right. So do the perception when you cast
I
detect magic.
warn him that there's children in here that we will have to that they're a bit distraught.
Yeah,
and
you walk
also-
in and there's just 2 wailing kids. Like,
Oh, I thought
by
we
the way,
moved
when
the
I,
kids outside.
No,
Oh,
because
okay.
there's bodies
Right,
and
fair
gore
enough.
everywhere outside. So I'm
there's
I'm,
technically more bodies outside than inside. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's what I've
One
done.
body
I've turned,
inside.
I've turned them faced away from the other corpse. They're looking at me and the wall. That's all they can see now. I'm just
They're just
Okay.
looking at the 6 foot tall, the 6 foot plus tall, no pupil dyed bald man. who-
Yes.
I'm
Can
not-
I go in,
encouraging.
please?
Oh, I don't know why I
No,
keep.
no,
using
we
you
signed that
bald,
in the
but-
contract. Isaac is bald no matter what Mitch
Yeah.
said. That's in the contract.
And I've okay. Yeah, just to add to this, I've taken my hood off, so I look less.
That sure helps. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no hood, but
That sure
still
helps.
no
You're just such a
friggin'
kid. You're just kids
pupils.
like this. It's okay, children. It's okay. Just God damn.
Maybe you should have gotten R1 to do that. That's
Maybe.
all I'm gonna say.
All right,
After they've been dealing with hags for the
maybe-
last day and a half.
You spot the dragonborn child and the elf child, and you go, "Hang on, I know 2
We've
people
got
who
those.
might
I
actually."
don't know if I would trust the elven, our elven member party to take care of a kid.
You
so
know
to
what?
easily to cap this off, because it's a little to make this more structured. R1, you enter in. You've done your cast detect magic. You definitely detect magic inside the chests across and inside of the pot. It has some sort of enchantment, like not the pot itself, but the contents were in the
Right.
process of being refined.
Enchanted.
There was something being done to this.
Okay.
There's like, but there is magic in the chests.
In the
What does
chest.
R1
Okay.
know about the creatures that we just fought?
I will roll for that after I perception check the.
Perception check, yes.
Because I failed my test on what the fuck these were. And
Sure.
you weren't here to do yours.
15.
Okay, R1, you listening? You see a large single-room shack with a semi, like padded down dirt floor,
Uh-huh.
a cauldron on top of a fire in the center, a
Mhm.
dead child, two distraught children being marginally like calmed down by your party member, 3 chests, and 2 holes in the wall.
Okay.
There you go.
That's helpful. Okay. I will
I'm sorry, just
open the. Wait, no, I have the bag of holding, don't I?
yes, you do.
All right. I will put the chests. How big are the chests?
The chests are like about that big a piece.
Okay.
Like,
I
they're
will-
not huge, but they're like when you like kind of shift them, like when you go to pick one up, because I think you're trying to put them in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right. So when you pick them up to like do, well, actually 2 of them are that big. One of them is a big chest.
Okay.
Like a normal sized chest that you would see, like you know something like that a mimic would be. You know what I'm talking about? The
Right,
stereotypical-
yeah,
D&D
no,
thing.
yeah.
I'm not trying to say it's a
You
mimic. I'm just
pirate.
saying.
You
Yeah,
pirate.
pirate chest, there
Goddamn
we
it.
go. So you got one
Flashbacks
that's
to
big.
mimics.
You got one that's big. And you got 2 small ones. When you're trying to shift the small ones, the weight shifts interiorly.
Okay.
And you hear like the clattering of small metal bits like against each other and like
Okay.
like coins.
Coins.
Like
Wait,
coins and little
wait.
bits of things moving.
These 2 children I'm consoling, how injured are they?
They got little cuts, like a couple of them have like, well, one of them has like a bruise on their upper arm. Looks
Because
like
they're
somebody
children
grasped
and
it.
They
2
only
HP.
have 2 HP. Can I hold them both and heal them both with my special ability, which allows me to give them 6 free hit points? Can I
it
split
doesn't-
that
you-
between them?
I will allow you to. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They don't technically. You don't give them any HP. There's no HP damage. They're just superficially hurt.
Oh,
It doesn't take much to get get a hold of them though, because I mean they're like
Yeah,
when I
they're
say
not
they're
right.
young kids. When I say they're
But-
young kids, one's like
Okay,
6,
I'm
the other
using
one's
that
like
power to just get rid of all
like
those
8.
superficial cuts and
All right,
bruises
yeah,
and
some of
just
that-
make them feel
yeah.
better. My holy
Feel better.
energy, I'm just
physically they feel fine. Yeah, physically they're
Emotionally.
fine.
Yeah, emotionally, they
I-
are so screwed.
Arwen will put the 2
they're
small
like
chests
Rivallons are screwed.
Yeah,
in
because
the.
in their perspective, they saw these 3 hags working on a ritual for like 3 hours or like days. Then they heard somebody who have authority call out, "Step out with your hands up!" and then all hell broke loose for about 45 seconds.
And then,
Then-
the other child.
and
with
then the
them turned
wall
to paste.
exploded. Yeah, then the wall exploded. That's what they got. That's what they like the fuck.
Arwen will put the small chests in the back of holding, and just not really looking at what he's grabbing. He's just shoving everything from the big chest into the bag of holding.
Okay,
Guess he's
I'm
just
just gonna transfer the whole stash
Okay.
the whole stash to your
I mean,
party
he's
sheet.
keeping an eye on it, so when he goes to grab it out, he can find it.
Yeah,
know, he's not.
I'm just putting it
out-
in your party sheet. I'm just gonna put it in
Okay.
your party sheet. 'cause
And then
that'll
he will
work.
try and figure out what these might be.
All right,
What
that's
we
all been
find.
transferred.
Okay.
Essentially, what you found, I'm just gonna tell you now so that we don't have to go through it later. You found 150 platinum pieces, 2,700 gold pieces, 5,000 silver pieces, an adamantine breastplate.
Oh my god.
One 1 gem of amber, 1 amethyst, 1 amulet of. Well, actually, you don't see that. Couple. You got a couple of. You got a couple of. Yeah, you got an amulet. You got quite a few gems. You got a bit of scale mail. And I'm just gonna, because the breastplate would have been something you could have immediately known about. Breastplate. You got you got a bit of scale mail.
Okay.
Off of that. You also got a couple more gemstones. Yeah, a lot of gemstones, and then 2 bits of armor.
Does
and an amulet.
adamantium work the way it usually does? It gives you DR, right? That's how it works, right? I think in most games.
Suit is reinforced with strange metal. Just give me a second.
I don't think so. I think it's
one
more
part
like.
assumption. While you're wearing it, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
So you get rid of critical hits.
Yeah, but why would we give that to you? You don't get hit a lot.
So you find that in there.
Justinia, really.
So
What's it like? He's a
Medium
melee a
armor
lot.
might be lower.
This is medium armor.
Oh yeah, he can wear that though.
What's its AC though? What's it give?
6, I think
14.
breastplate.
It's
yeah.
breastplate. It's just breastplate.
okay.
But
Sorry, I'm thinking.
but we'll go back because that's what you've been doing inside of the hut. Outside
Okay.
of the hut. Outside of the hut. Demir has been somewhat calmed down. He's now speaking common again. And he's finally put his sword down and is trying to get his hair down. He's just trying to think straight again, like slow down because he just died and then
I put
came
my
back.
hands over his chest again and start casting more healing until he's back to normal, which I've already done in the thing, but still.
Yeah, I think no more adventuring for me. No, I'm good.
Well, brother. You have made me proud.
Eh,
You're one lucky son of a bitch. That's what I say out loud.
I'm gonna go get the horses.
Good idea.
And Barry!
He's like, I'm not sure if I'm drunk or really hungover or both at the same time.
he's just fucked. He's gonna start going towards getting the horses. He's
Yeah.
gonna start walking. He left his sword and his shield on the ground as they still are smoking slightly from the heat that was generated by them.
I will give those both to Justinia because he's probably gonna want to get back
And I'll end up giving back to me.
whenever he takes a second. I will patch up Justinia though while he's out here with me. Let me just do that with some standard, with some bog
What are
standard.
you
patching
doing
up.
as well, Rivallon? Because you're on the outside and you've been at the exterior of the fight for a long time. Now it's over and you saw everybody's kind of split off, done their own thing. What are you doing?
No frigging clue. Being really angry at myself for missing so many shots.
You healed 16, Justinia, from me stitching you up.
I mean, I got away with fairly unscathed, so
Did you
I'll
even
probably
get hit?
scout the
No.
exterior with my
Ian, I did
Scout
not
the
pick
Picked
up.
up his arrows.
yeah.
Oh, I pick up my axe, by the way, my throwing.
Okay. If you want to try and pick up your arrows, I'm gonna hold on. How many did you fire?
Oh bloody hell.
A lot.
To
A
a
lot.
turn for 5 turns.
Yeah, say 10.
You fired 10 arrows. Okay. I'm going to roll 5 dice. Give high or low. Just tell me high, low.
Hi.
You fired 4 shots, by the way, R1.
So you get back 6 arrows. 3 of
not
those
bad.
were good. That's not bad. Well, most of those are the ones that you hit that are actually
Bite me.
Well, no, I'm just saying it makes
Bite
sense. But some of the
me.
ones okay.
Bite me.
That wasn't an insult.
Fight me!
Hey, Rivallon, look at this day. We all have off days. You did well in the previous fight. Like, you've done well in every single previous fight.
Don't
You're
care.
allowed.
Don't care.
But also,
Um,
you hear the crying children from the inside of the hut, far away.
Yeah, when I realized there are children crying inside, I stop. When I finish patching up Justinia, I go inside. I'm like, oh shit, I hear children.
Okay.
Yeah, you just see
who's
Isaac going, it's okay. It's okay.
I am just a
and
normal
he's gonna be
6
out of
foot
panic,
tall
just start
man
singing
with no
prayers.
pupils, and
I'm knelt down. I'm trying to
Yeah.
stop them from looking round at the other thing, and I'm just singing in celestial.
yes, yeah, that's all great.
That
You know,
probably
give
wouldn't
them
help.
something
I had a
extra
bit-
scary to look at.
So wait, you say you're singing in Celestial? So you're
Yep.
you're doing so basically you're just praying in Latin at them.
Yeah, but we've established Celestial is a very beautiful language.
Yeah.
Well, Latin's a very beautiful language. It's not that calming though.
Yeah.
Well,
to be fair.
Well, it is. Think like when you're playing Rome Total War 1, there's that female singing voice that's like that.
yeah,
sort
that's
of
not your
thing.
voice.
No,
No.
but
No.
it might be Isaac's.
That's not
No.
Isaac's voice.
Okay,
you go
so-
down an octave when you use Isaac's voice. That
Yeah,
is not
he goes
it's
low.
not
Sure.
Isaac's voice.
He doesn't go
Um,
low.
Okay,
So-
it's just almost like the what's it called? The Song on the Misty Mountain from. The
Oh
Hobbit.
yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
Arwen will start playing his music, playing his lute, trying to and singing children's songs, trying to
That's weird.
divert.
That's weird. We've just rescued
Yeah,
these things and
slightly.
we were singing children's songs.
No, like lullabies.
Okay,
He's singing like lullabies type songs, not like Ring Around the Rosy.
Okay, because I was getting the Rick and Morty joke from when he was raising his kid. Just, it's like, where's your hands? Here's your hands, and that's
No,
how we
no,
play.
no.
Handy hands. It's like
No,
fucking-
no, like lullaby type song.
Okay.
Because the rest
all right,
of my,
well, because of
my-
Isaac's try, they both rolled 2s on their checks. So
I'm
they did
gonna
that,
roll
that failed.
performance. Like it's
Go red and roll performance.
performance.
Go ahead and roll performance, and I will
Can I give him
allow-
advantage on that? Like
Sure.
How?
Sure.
just because-
Okay.
How are you doing it? How are you doing it? Are
Yeah.
you trying to be like calming and
Yeah,
and
she's she's kneeling down next.
using
to
your
the kids.
training.
Yeah,
to
she's a doctor. She's also like,
Motherly
getting those
instincts are
kids. I've
kicking
always liked
in.
the idea that she's good
There's
with kids.
one of them is a dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
just really good
Friendly
with kids naturally
face.
because she's been a midwife. She's done that kind of thing. So she's
Friendly
like,
muzzle. Yeah.
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 All right. So
Yeah,
advantage,
she's an
yes,
American
no.
training.
Yeah. Go ahead and advantage on your performance check, and if you succeed, I'll give them advantage on their checks. Okay. that's
23.
Really fucking good,
Well.
actually.
You get a plus 10! You get a plus 10 now to that. My fuck. That Isaac had.
Jesus.
Shit, we're almost at the same level that Arlox was when he died, of course. Yeah, he had a plus 10.
Right, yeah. Both of them. Calm down. They're still. It's
Oh, they're still
still.
crying.
Yeah. We can expect
Yeah.
them to cry,
We're
but
not expecting them to,
it's
stop.
better than
but-
me just going.
Isaac is.
Isaac, you guys got showed up as R1 comes in on his what you got a lute? Is that what you're
Loot,
playing
I
on?
think, lyre,
Yeah.
something. I don't
Lyre.
remember what I have.
On his
I-
string instrument, just like
On his bagpipes.
Just like, yeah.
Lyre.
And
No, I don't
also-
have my bagpipes.
Yeah.
I'm
but
trying
I
to
think
think.
As he does that, and as Sash is also.
We
just
can't
kind of very
use our
calming.
normal language that we use to talk to each other, R1, in terms of trying to discuss what the creatures were without this child knowing what we're saying. So, how do we want to do that?
You're making
And
a
you
lot
don't-
of
no one
assumptions
speaks-
about the knowledge of these children. I'm just gonna point out.
Well, but
They-
we're assuming they both speak one speaks Draconic. I can't speak today, Jesus. And the other one speaks Elvish.
Elven.
And no one
you don't,
speaks
you don't know
Halfling.
their.
Well,
You don't know their home life.
Assumption. We're
just use the
making
war
assumption.
ritual.
Well, we're making an assumption of the facts that we've got that one's an elf and one's a dragonborn. Like,
That's racist.
I
So what do
mean,
you,
but it's a good assumption to make considering we're about to say, you know, these things that we've had that have these people captured. Do you know what they were and what they might have been doing to them?
How about we step
Yeah.
outside and leave them
So
to
yeah, I'm gonna stay
the
with
motherly
kids.
dragonborn?
Okay.
I'm gonna stay with the kids and I'm gonna try and keep them calm and I'm gonna try and talk to them stuff. Talk to
Because
them
I have
softly and,
I have a theory, but I
asking
I
their
just
names,
can't get
getting their
the
age,
answer to it. Yeah.
trying to be
Just,
genuine.
All right.
And
Leaving
then-
the corpse uncovered. Got it.
She's better with kids than I am.
Wait, does
I'll put it that way.
R1 have a cloak? Because if he has a cloak, he'll lay it over the
Oh,
body.
I have I have like a massive sheet.
Yeah, my cloak. Well, my cloak would cover it. It's a small person.
It's a child.
I bought like extra covers for my bedrolls and stuff, so I've got.
Of course.
It needs something a little bit more, you know.
Hey, you've had me caught in a winter environment before. I thought, yeah, I've got extra covers.
So, well, okay, you cover the corpse. And then
Also,
Okay.
I come from a wintry environment. Of course, I've got
Alright.
winter clothes.
And then
Cover the
can
corpse
I
and-
make a history check? I think is the right
Yeah.
Well, before
roll
you go, I'm going.
when that happens.
Yeah, Ustenia, what are you doing outside, or what are you doing?
I'm just hanging out with my bro.
Just hanging out. So,
Hanging out
okay,
with my
Demir,
bro.
all right, so you're going with him as he goes to get the horses, and just kind of,
Pretty
or are
much.
you waiting? Okay, yeah, so you're walking with him down the path to the horses. and you put them
Sorry.
away.
Unsung's comment. He's the mama born wearing a hat with badass horns. Oh dear.
All right, so you're doing that. Rivallon's picking up the last of his arrows, and he's still kind of in the fight, putting them in array. And when you all come out, so okay, you're all near enough. So yeah, go ahead. What are you doing? Trying to get spatial awareness of what's going on.
Okay, so Arwen's gonna walk to where he remembers dropping his bow, while trying to figure out what these things are and what they might have been.
I'm going to walk with him.
With the information, he doesn't know what kind of enchantment it was, but he knows it's an enchantment that was in the.
In the pot. Also, you know that the whole reason this started was because you had you found a necklace with an eye.
With an eye in it.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's good information to know too. Yeah, and that.
Okay, go ahead and give me a history check.
History check. Okay.
Yeah, history check. Knowing all that stuff, +5 to that.
It's a bard.
Yeah.
Skill monkey.
Yeah, yeah. These were hags. You feel kind of stupid for not realizing that with the whole eye necklace thing, but yeah, now it makes a lot of sense.
Uh huh.
Like, this was a coven. They were gonna eat these kids and then use them as a way to get like children, because that's how they reproduce.
That's how hags reproduce.
And-
They eat children.
And that's what was with the pot.
Yep.
Actually, from which you can figure that out. Also, given the fact that the individual that stole the children for them is missing one of his eyes, they were gonna replace that eye necklace because that was a hag's eye, which is a.
Oh.
Do we know of any
Okay.
way to check if these children are the original children or the hag spawn?
Rolled 18 on that. If they were going to, if they had already done it, these would be, unless the one that died was the last one to be eaten, they would still be basically newborns for a while before they became the age that they were consumed at, and then they'd be given back to the
Right.
they'd be let go and then allowed back into the world. So, but yeah, unless
So
it's been like a week.
There's
or
like
so.
a gestation period where they're. It's like Deadpool. When he loses
Yeah.
his body, he's got to regrow everything. Okay. Okay. So we can at least return 2 children to their families. I'm then going to return inside
Pure
and
luck
say
on
a
that third
prayer
one.
over. Yeah. Say a prayer over the corpse of the other child.
And is this an actual like bag of stuff outside the building?
No, that's
Is
just
that
to
a pen?
represent. This
That's
is to represent
piles
our.
of meat.
It's piles of
Oh.
meat, and there's meat and viscera and animal carcasses all around here. There's the corpse of Dahike, who's been just like, who's been nailed to the side of the shack.
Oh, okay.
Everything
Are
like
these
that.
actual traps?
A couple of them are, yeah. They're very, very rusted, pockmarked, a lot of blood on them. They haven't been cleaned ever. It's kind of been.
Arwen's gonna take the best looking ones.
They're all bad.
Well, they're all bad, but
Right.
he can clean them. He can cast mending on them. He can
I
fix them
will-
up.
You take a trap. You take a.
Okay, I'll take one.
Trap. I'll let you take a trap with that description. Yeah. Also, you have 3 bodies of hags that are still
I
on.
should
them.
probably search them.
Who? It's Isaac in the tent with me, right? Sorry. no, look.
I've gone back inside to start praying over the deceased child.
Yeah, when you come in, Sash will
say
very
what.
quickly walk over to you and whisper, "Take those hags' bodies, burn them, I'll handle the
Just know
kids and all the stuff in here. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Someone want to search the bodies with me?
Nope.
To the people outside.
I'm not outside at the moment.
Ustinia's
I'm-
probably busy with his brother.
Yeah, I'm getting horses, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine,
It's a
I'll
ways
help
away.
you. You freak.
So are you just taking the bodies or are you searching them?
I'm good. We'll
Searching
search
them
them
and then burning them.
Yes.
Burn
Uh,
them.
go ahead and give me a investigation check, both of you. Just
okay.
general investigation for all the bodies, see what you find.
Investigating this, investigating that. General investigation.
16.
12.
Okay. All right. The one that's missing a head that used to have the very like fanged up and fanged and toothed head doesn't really have a lot. It's like she was wearing a very thin like dress for the most part. So you don't find anything on her really. Just a lot of like accoutrement of like bones, skins, and stuff. The one with the doll face. Or well, used to have a doll face.
Doesn't have any face now.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything. Doesn't have a head. You search
Face
through
is now a
her.
crumple zone.
As
Yeah.
the old meme will go. So no head.
Fucking hell. On her, there's just a lot of doll parts, like porcelain doll parts that she's got in like pouches. Just like 20 or 30 various bits and pieces of doll bits that she seemed to use as a casting medium when she was casting spells.
Also, has it been 10 minutes since I cast Detect Magic?
No,
Okay.
this is all happening pretty quick. The big girl, the big one, that you initially saw that was the first one to get hit and also I think the first one to die. Yeah. You like her. You find just a lot of bones and stuff that make up like a shirt. A lot of like little like finger bones and skins and bits and stuff like that. Though on her belt, you saw her use this beforehand. Rivallon, I think, because you were the one that observed her go out first because you were in line of sight.
Yeah.
She has like a pouch, and when you look in the pouch, there looks to be like a kind of like oddly sheened colored like salt in the bag, just like filled by maybe like 2/3 up in this pouch bag. When you saw it, she like put something in it, and then when you brought it back out, it looked really desiccated. But it's like a bag of it's a bag of salt that has like a strange kind of look to it when you look at it in light, like the actual salt inside.
I think we'll take that. Whoever found it.
Okay.
Rivallon, you want to just put that in your bag?
No?
I'll take it then.
Yeah.
All right, just mark down that
You
have,
want
you
it,
have a
you take it.
Just mark down you have a strange salt bag or strange salt pouch.
Roach, it's a really horrible question. The dead child, is it whole? I just want an ease of collection.
No. That was like maybe a 5-year-old, and that was like a 75-pound block of stone going at about Mach 2. So
That's a lot of mess.
I mean, it's what happened. That's what happened. Just
Midge is just depressed.
at that point, the hag
Big
wasn't giving a
depression.
shit about the about the
no.
children. So
I'm
I'm
taking one of my bed sheets.
Are you gonna put all the bits into that sheet? Is that what you're doing? Is that what we're doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And tying it up.
Apparently, yes.
But I'm gonna try and rearrange. Not rearrange.
Oh God,
Oh,
no.
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 Just no.
No.
All of the no.
I'm
Are you-
okay. Put it
Okay.
this way.
All right. Okay.
Because I want to take it back to its family or someone who will find its family. I want to make it as
Somewhat
close
presentable.
to presentable. Like rather than just a bag of bits, I want
Mitch,
to
that is what is
wrap it
available.
tight. I want to wrap
That's what
it
it's meant.
tight.
There
So
are
they're
bits
in-
of the lower extremities, one arm, and the mass majority has been crushed by a stone. Modern medicine would have a hard time identifying this body because there is no dental records anymore because the dental bit is
Okay,
is
then
crushed.
I'm just gonna have to bury it here. This can't go home to his family.
This can't go- we found your child.
Just soaking red
No. Okay.
bag.
On
We
the-
found your
uh,
child.
You're better off
Plonk.
you're better off going to the grieving family just going like we couldn't find them. Just like, at least then they don't have to know that it's a mess in the middle of nothing. My God.
Okay. On the child, is there anything? An
Identi-
item that's
Yes, there is.
On the
there is
puddle of a
driver's
child,
license.
is there any
Yes.
identifying marks?
Yes, there is a
It might have
driver's
had a-
license.
Okay, it might have had a toy with it, or a necklace, or fucking
I'm
hell.
not
Scars.
disputing that. I'm just saying it's on the
Not
child. It's been hit.
scars. I'm not taking a bit of its flesh. It's not gonna.
Oh
tattoo
no,
me.
no, go God, no! I wasn't saying that. Just like
No.
This-
Like, I
Yeah.
want to be able to be able to condole this poor soul's family in some way, and like,
Well, the first thing you can do is not bury it in this section of the forest.
oh god no.
Where you just had to deal with a gnarlwood like fighting.
no.
you.
I'm still gonna gather up the bits, as disgusting as that sounds.
Okay.
But
literally
I'm not
just
gonna bother
like,
with the
Dead
whole
Space.
ceremonial. Gonna
Dead
wrap it
Space.
semi-nicely. But is
Does
there
anyone have any
anything
blotting
that I
paper?
We're horrible people.
I'm
We
trying
are
to be
hor-
nice right now, guys. I'm trying to play the lawful good divine soul sorcerer that I am. Can you just give me a
All right,
moment
all right,
to be nice?
all right. Give me a second. No, they're actually. No, I misread that. I thought for some reason I thought I rolled a 0, but that was a natural 20.
We have blotting paper.
With the natural 20, these are not well-to-do kids. So. Fucking.
Probably right.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, there's like in one of the hands. There's like there's a small wood.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
Okay,
message
so,
Jordan
in one of
later
the-
and be
in
like,
one of the
"Please
hands
don't
there
do
is
it."
There's a small wooden carved like horse in one of.
Okay, a horse.
I'm
right.
going to have to
Whatever.
message Jordan later and be like, "I'm sorry for what we're about to put you through."
It's a month before she'll get to this easy. So
Yeah, still
Uh,
though, I'm like, I'm sorry.
well, we've
she
said
watches this sometimes. She knows about this stream. She's watched it.
Mhm.
My God.
Anyway, so yes, I'm gonna wrap it.
No wonder Bethesda doesn't let you kill kids, because it opens up a shitload of
Yeah.
shitload of stuff.
That's the one thing Bethesda
and
doesn't let you do.
I am gonna make sure that I've got, all the identifying things in this wrapping, and then I'm gonna hide it from the children as I walk out the door with it.
Yeah, I'm distracting them by giving them like some sort of things to.
Yeah, like I nod to like Sesh to make sure they're not looking right now.
You walk
Yeah.
in when you're about ready to do this. Go.
No, I'm already there, and I've been saying a prayer, but then
Yeah, like I like pull out a few things and I'm like
Sick
playing.
puppy.
Like, maybe, like, a
there's
makeshift
things that
game
kids
for
really shouldn't see, and they've already seen half of it. So the other half is under the rock. Ah.
Don't worry. There's like a 75% chance he'll just repress it anyways.
yeah, it's fine.
That's very true. Even so, let's not add insult to
That or they're going to be a villain in like the next campaign.
In like 20, we'll be 20 years down the line, and we'll like,
they formed their own coven, and
they want to bring
Uh,
their friend back. That's the whole thing.
They just
You
start their
do
own
so.
adventuring group.
You do so. By the time you get that done, Rivallon and R1, you have essentially gotten the majority of the bad, like the bodies of the hags. And did you do anything with the Hike's body, or are you just leaving that pinned to the wall?
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's higher than I can reach, so I'll have Rivallon take it down. Hey,
Just, like,
Rivallon,
support the
would you
legs
mind?
as he gets it down.
No, there aren't
Grab
any
the
legs.
legs.
No, there
it
there
does.
Oh,
It's
I
just-
thought the
it's
legs
been,
were gone.
only the left
Hey.
eye's gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
left
it's been
eye and all the
And the,
internal-
All his
the
skin's
front's
gone.
over, and it
and
is.
his internal
So
part.
R1, grab the legs. I'll cut the hands down. Catch it as it falls over your shoulder. Don't get your head stuck inside the internals.
There is no
Uh-huh.
it's just a
Gonna
hollow
wear him like a
Exactly. There's a in hole. His head would fit inside quite nicely.
All right,
Think
give
of
me
the
a,
nightmares.
to be honest.
Think of
Give
the
me a dexterity
nightmares.
check. Give me a dexterity check, Arn, because this isn't necessarily about brute strength. This is just making sure you're in the right position to grab it.
Just straight dex?
Just straight dex check. Let's see as you handle the body.
4.
Oh,
And
well,
a
now
three
wears
plus
this man
three.
like a skin mech.
So R1, you don't necessarily wear it, but you're in the wrong position, so it just kind of follows over you and just like because it's so wriggly, it's onto the ground and you're just like covered in like what's left of the blood on like your side. It's just
Hey,
all
Rivallon,
over.
come here. I want to give you a hug.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you do realise I am deadly from long range, and I am at long range, right? Given the
I just
fact
need to
I
leave my dog
sprinted
alone,
away from
okay?
you when I let that go.
I wish I had a dog to hug as well after having to deal with this shit. Okay, I'll say you're able to get Hike's body over and a lot of the really bad shit like into a pile, and
Burn it.
I'll say you've got
Burn it
enough.
all.
If anybody has
I've got
like
an oil
a
flask. I've got an oil flask.
yeah, if you either got an oil flask or a tinder box or something like
I
that, you
got a
can.
tinder
I have a
box.
tinderbox.
Okay, then you can just light with the tinder box and
I mean-
and
Firebolt.
you're inside though before you.
Yes,
Oh,
please
okay.
don't
Yeah.
fire any firebolts from inside the building with the children in it.
Yeah.
Snipe.
But it basically catches really easily, mostly from the body of the really fat hag, just kind of going up like a grease fire.
Yep.
Just right up.
Her new name is
Uh,
now Greasefire McGee.
Oh.
Sounds like a Fallout character.
He does, yeah.
Probably is a Fallout character. So but yeah, you set a light, and now now everything's kind of burning. When you get out, Isaac, it's been burning for maybe a minute or two. You can definitely tell those kids are gonna have to stay in there for a little while because that does not look good from your from exiting, because it's basically just bodies on fire right now. There's still
yeah.
noticeably bodies.
Does anyone know the sleep spell?
Let me check.
Just
No, I
oh
don't
no,
really
don't worry,
like
don't
that.
worry. One of the kids is an elf. It won't affect it.
Yep, it won't work.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Also, that only lasts for 60 seconds.
We just
It's
run.
enough to get him on
Well,
a
it's
horse
enough.
and run
It's
away.
enough to pick a kid up and run away with it.
It's just like away from the body pile, the pyre.
And it also
Just
depends on
me
what
with the two kids
yeah,
on my
yeah.
shoulders, just fucking yeeting out. Legs.
What? Well, I'm saying okay, but anyway, once I'm out, I'm
Do
gonna.
you have to bird box this?
I'm obviously carrying something quite solemn. So Isaac doesn't say this like ecstatically at all, but he just turns to, I'm guessing, R1 and Rivallon who are there, and he says, once Sasha's out of the house with the children, one of you should probably make sure that the contents of that cauldron is spilt so no one else can use it,
I'll do that.
and just disrupt anything that looks arcane before we leave. I'm going to go to the horses. Also,
So you
make
got-
sure someone picks up Demir's sword and shield as they small.
Ustenia's got it.
Oh, Stenny did it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Ustenia picked it.
Missed that.
Yeah.
I missed that. But and Isaac just solemnly walks towards where the horses were.
I hug my dog
So
outside
so
of
you-
character.
So you just put your fixers on the job. When it comes to R1 and Rivallon.
Hey, I think I've got the worst job here.
Yeah.
True. All right, going back over to the brothers Opakin.
First two.
You've gotten the horses and you're walking back to the hut along the path, kind of like got the horses that you're controlling. Demir hasn't really said a lot after he calmed down and has been walking. He's kind of really stoic for a while. Fucking hell, I'm Mitch.
What's he do?
Just have a whiskey and coke? Did she just mix herself some?
Oh, I wish I could do that, but I have to work in the morning. So have one for me too.
So is it always like that?
Sometimes, yes. I've been brought back myself, like you are.
I haven't.
Shut up, you're not there.
You're not there.
It's definitely not the best experience, but we've both now gone through it and come out the other side.
What? Why do you keep doing it? This, if that it can happen.
Why do I keep doing it? Is like asking why does the sun rise? It's part of who I am. I am a fighter. I live for this. This allows me to hone my skills. Something I could never have done just on our casual raids with the border kingdoms against the other tribes. What challenge is that to one like I? I have fought beasts that can move through dimensions, beasts from other dimensions, hags, things, whatever they are, and all sorts of things. Who else can claim from our family, from our tribe, from our whole people has done these things?
You have a point, I guess. It's definitely not for me. It's not as clean as it is in the stories.
Well, stories are stories. But at the end of the day, you've done well, brother. I'm proud of you. I can respect your choice. I always have. But nonetheless, you fight well, and you've honored our family.
Kind of just sighs a bit. Goes quiet again, kind of contemplative, and say after a little while, Isaac comes up with his charge.
What ho was it, man?
Sorry, what did you say? What ho? What ho?
What ho, wizard man?
Oh, what ho, wizard man. Isaac's gonna kind of ignore them. Visibly to you, he's not even hiding it. Is very solemn. He's gonna then put the remains on the back of his horse. Make sure it's secure.
What are you putting
Say
on?
another bit. Unfortunately, not all of the children made it.
Oh. I saw. Stiny sort of looks at the thing, and I'm guessing kind of realizes this is not really body shaped.
No, not really.
One
What?
was
That-
in the
that's-
direct. One was in the direct path of the same bolt that hit your brother.
Oh.
Oh.
So that is bad. What about the others? Was there any others in there?
Are they okay?
Thankfully, the other two are fine.
Ah, well, at least there's that.
And at least, Isaac now turns around after finishing tacking it up. And at least it seems the hags did not manage to finish their foul ritual with them.
Yes, that is terrible news.
R1 informs me that the reason these hags capture children is to reproduce. They eat a child and then create a spawn that mimics how that child was, raise it and release it back into society, only later to become a hag itself. I'm glad that we managed to spare them from that. Thank you as well for agreeing to help us on this. I don't think the local authorities would have managed.
No, not when they command powers like they did. Certainly not. Well, I'm glad that we was able to assist and to have done so quickly as well, all things considered.
We should. You okay, Midge? Did you just seem like a spider? Is that what you're? Is that what...
Just ran at me.
Oh.
It's a spider, Midge. You're an adult human.
Look at that attack you.
No, it's alright. I agree with
Running
him.
up to you, gives us your wallet.
You're an adult
no,
human in a place that has a.
Oh, yeah, don't run in there, spider. Don't run into that plug socket and blow up.
It's we just see Midge go dark.
Yeah, it's gonna run into an outlet. No, we have an at home. We found a spider that isn't English, naturally, and is
Damn
actually
Polish
slightly,
spiders.
is unfortunately slightly poisonous. Whatever.
There's not. It's just poisonous or not poisonous. There's no slightly poisonous category.
Mildly
compared to English
poisonous.
spiders, mildly poisonous, and that is also one, but it's not as big as the other one. But this one has the same marking, so I'm a little bit wary of it.
Just get a shoe or a slipper or something like
Yeah,
that, like I have, and use it to
It's currently
just bash the
nestled
damn
within
thing.
all of my cabling, so no.
Cables will you can hit a cable and be fine.
Yeah, I know. I'll
Either-
hit the cable, but I might turn myself off.
Fucking hell.
Fine, where it
Demir
is.
speaks up. Demir speaks up. We should burn that shack. Don't think it should stand anymore. I don't know why. It seems
Once the
Evil.
children are outside of the shack, Rivallon and R1 are going to see about destroying it. So, if you want to take some revenge after what the hags did to you, it might make you feel better if you join them.
me.
Yeah, I've got
He
a
looks
tinder
to
box
the-
if you want.
He looks to the bag. No, not for me. For
Well.
them, him, them. I guess. Just them.
Even so, Isaac pulls out an oil flask and a tinder box if he wants it.
He takes it. He's on horseback and
I'm
just keeps
going
riding.
to remain with the child. And Isaac goes back to praying.
We should be splitting up.
I'm only staying with the horses here. Well, the horses, I'm guessing, have been brought towards the house by now.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, I mean you're still on the path too. Like it's a
Okay,
little
we'll
ways
bring
away.
them a bit more towards the house because
To the edge of the
children. Yeah,
clearing?
to the clearing.
Okay. All right. You said. Oh, Rivallon, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, okay, because your webcam is freaking out on mine.
Oh, he's not on mine. He's fine on
I've got like a really weird like pixelated like it basically looks like
Like
the
the
whole
server thing, because
the coax. It looks like a coax isn't all the way in or something like that.
That's
Rival
Discord, so-
looks just
Yeah.
like his normal
Yeah.
that's-
Discord's been funny recently.
Yeah.
self.
I don't know what it is. I've actually been getting a whole bunch of like in and outs from your guys' webcam this whole time. Midge, you're a grown adult. Get a slipper and beat and kill the
I
thing.
don't know where it's gone.
I've
You know
lost
what,
it.
amateur?
You know what the
Amateur.
really funny thing is, right? Jordan, the person who I suggested you make
Don't get a Gladius. What are you?
Oh my god. The person who I said to Midge would be willing to do editing is Australian, so she's gonna watch this and be like, "Bitch, you're such a pussy."
Probably.
He is freaking the hell out of a spider that's probably just that big. Like something.
It doesn't matter
tiny.
the size. What matters is the thing is actually planning on how it's going to attack. It's done the
To be
scouting
fair,
mission.
Black Widows
It's
don't get
now
very big, and
planning
they're like one of the
it.
deadliest spiders around, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, but Black Widows are also that is their thing. They're incredibly venomous. That's why they don't get big. If a spider gets big, it's usually not that venomous, like because it
Yeah.
has size to deal with its prey. Like the exception would be like a wolf spider is a little bigger and is also venomous, but it's not that. And by the way, yeah, it's venomous, not poisonous. Because if you eat it and you get sick, it's poisonous. If it eats you and you get sick, it's venomous. So that's how that works.
That's terminology I love hearing. It's just so
But,
so.
but what if it bites you and then it dies?
You're
And then
venomous.
you're venomous.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're then you're poisonous. Then you're poisonous. Yeah.
You probably need to stop hanging around all the uranium, like
That or it's an evolution. But okay, yeah, you get to the edge of the clearing, and by that point,
Yeah,
I
what
will
if the
say
spider
that
bites you and it gets superpowers?
Shit.
I don't know about superpowers. It might get.
then you're probably in
asbestosis.
Earth like you're probably in Earth 180 or something like that in the Marvel universe. Everything's flipped. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Spider-Man who
I'll
was
say,
actually a spider.
Spider-Man is a spider that's grown man arms.
yeah, essentially, yeah. Or it's a spider that's gotten the strength of a man. So
Getting off track.
we're getting off track. I'm trying to get it back in. You arrive back at the clearing. At that point, the fire has gone down enough that could or could not be a pile of bodies burning. It also could just be a lot of rubbish or bits just kind of burning off. Oh yeah. It's definitely even worse than normal burning bodies because it's the hags as well and yeah, a lot of fat. You ever smell fat burning? It's not.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
yeah,
fucking
kind of
stuff.
sickly. So there's a lot of that
Hair.
going on.
Hair.
A lot
and
of,
fat
hair is
both smell
horrible.
terrible.
Hair's horrible. I burnt like my arm and had all the hair on it. Like just horrible.
No,
Yeah.
thanks. Nope. Never.
So yeah, by the time you get there, that is happening. So Sesh, what are you doing with the
So
kids?
at some point, I would have talked to the kids. I probably know their names. You know, if they have
Yes,
siblings.
you do. So the elfin boy, who is the oldest of the two, who's just
Is his name also Rivallon?
No. Although he was aged at like about 5. But he's an elf, so it's about 50.
no, that would be
Yeah.
the Dragonborn's 5.
No, the dead one's 5.
Oh yeah, no, but
No, the
Yeah,
dead
that
one's
would-
the oldest.
no. The dead one.
dead
was
one's the
the
deadest.
smallest. Dead one's the deadest. The oldest was the elf, and the middle was the Dragonborn girl. The elf boy goes by the name. Goes by the name.
Stream
Aelin,
along.
as in Iowan, as in Alpha Yankee Whiskey India November.
Aowen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very Tolkien-esque name. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
They occur. Maybe traditional family. And then you don't fucking know.
The child's
Stop
probably
judging.
about as old as me, then, isn't it? If it's an elf child.
I did say it's about
no,
50.
that doesn't. That's not how elfin aging works, guys.
They age normally until they hit adulthood, and then they just stay young forever.
Yeah, and then they stay young for a long time. Or actually, no, they're once like they're normal bringing up. They're normal brought up for like the first 10 years. Then it starts elongating as more and more as it goes up. So their adolescence go on for about 15 years, and then
Oh my
then they're
god,
adult.
could you imagine the problems with that?
It's actually even worse because I think in Pathfinder.
You never
they
let me
talk
do
about it.
anything I want. I hate you. You've been saying that for 14 friggin' years.
You're only 24.
They take 60
14
years to grow
years of
old, I think,
puberty.
60 years.
Yeah,
Does
6
that
years
mean
ago.
in these societies there's drinking ages for different...
Yeah.
Well, in these societies, drinking ages are very lax already, so that's the thing. But no, actually, I think in Pathfinder they go over like the fact that a half elf doesn't fit in with humans or elves because their adolescents are the mean between both the period of humans
It's like
and
17
elves.
to 21.
Yeah, so they never fit in. So it's like that's why they're so different. And the girl is a is a dragonborn that goes by the name of Kira, which is Hotel Echo Romeo Alpha. Very simple one.
Wait, Hotel Echo Romeo
Alpha.
Alpha. Okay.
And it was Alwyn and Hira, right?
Yeah. They don't know who the other child was. If you asked them, if you wanted to
We
bring
didn't
it up.
bring that up. So
Okay.
no.
All right.
She's like,
Do you
I
know
don't
the
wanna-
name of
I
that
don't wanna
stain?
bring up that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I think Sesh would know enough about. Sesh would know enough about kids because she probably dealt with enough when she was doing doctoring stuff and when she was doing the whole midwifery thing that she knows how to deal with kids better than I do. So
Yeah, it wouldn't
No.
be a good idea. Okay. So I'll say, yeah, you get the kids' names. They get the kids' names. They don't know where they live exactly because they're just very small children. So they couldn't tell you. Like, it's at that point you can't tell your address or like. I
yeah,
live
like what's your
there.
address? I live here.
Yeah, so they don't. They can't really tell you a lot. House, yeah.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good. That's good
Good.
for your age.
Yeah. Hey, you guys don't live on the street. Oh my
No,
god.
but finding their homes is also something we can palm off to the authorities.
Yeah, yeah. So what Sesh is going to do is she's going to tell the kids that in order to get them out of here, she's going to put a blindfold on them. But she's going to
We're
carry
bird
them.
boxing this. Got it.
Yeah, she's going to carry them, one in each arm, because she's probably strong enough to do that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
She's
she's
a
carrying both of them.
7'1" dragonborn lady, of
7'3"
course.
dragonborn.
Yeah.
7'3"
Also,
dragonborn lady.
the oldest is still just an elven boy, so the elven
Yeah, he
part does
probably
make him kind of
because that's just
yeah.
elf.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
She picks
probably
two
the
of them up,
dragonborn
has them
girl
both
probably weighs more.
blindfolded, and she's talking to them still. She's keeping a conversation. She's asking them about do you have siblings? What's your favorite thing to do? Do you have a favorite toy? Things that you
Yeah.
can ask kids and they talk for ages about them, sort of thing.
Yeah, that
So-
kind of stuff. Yeah.
She will wait for whoever's outside to tell her to come out, so that way she don't safe-ish.
All right. I'll say you do so. You do see the horses have come around, and they're Ustenia and Demir are riding both of theirs, and Isaac is with his as well. So you'll figure out who the children are going to be riding with.
I was going to
whose
them
horse.
ride my horse. Just walk next to them.
Just walk. Okay, that would work. So you bring them out. We're getting. I just want to double check on time.
With
We're on time.
We're there.
Okay, we're there.
Literally
yeah.
returned to 11 the second you said that.
Can we like end on the cinematic shot of like once the kids are out of the way and that Demir and Ustinia riding around the shack with torches, just setting it on fire, cinematic.
Yeah, but I would say Demir gets off his horse and he's got the fire flask that he's just like he like kind of primes however it's supposed to be primed, like puts a match on it or something,
Pulls a pin.
throws it onto
Yeet.
the ceiling, like onto the roof that's like wood and metal, and just it starts going up and starts
Yeah,
launching it.
and
So,
it's like as R1 like kicks over the cauldron inside, spilling all the stuff. Just like he's out as he exits the door, Demir throws the thing,
Yes.
and like,
yeah.
and then it just ends with like
Yeah,
them
slow pan, like
everyone-
slow bring down, like silhouetted on the burning shack in the center next to
with
smaller
people
burning
who
corpse.
slow walking around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. We'll end there. I think that's a good ending for this little mini quest.
So next time,
Next time,
Okay,
we'll
so-
start back here. But yeah.
yeah, enjoy it. Well, we can have got down the road a bit. Like,
Yeah. We can do a little bit.
I mean,
yeah.
okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this week. As always, we will be back next week. Actually, we're not doing a break or anything next week, so we'll be back
True.
next week, 7:30 BST, our normal time. As always, thank you to Commissar Roach. Where is he on this screen right now? He's that way. Yeah, he's over up there. The guy who's been doing a lot of talking. Thank you to Commissar Roach for writing this campaign, as always, and thank you for all these guys joining me. Just because there's more of us now that do it, I'm going to just quickly run through everyone else. I've had a couple of questions, who everyone is. So, my name is Midgeman. I'm a content creator. Twitch.tv/Midgeman, youtube.com/The Midgeman's World. And then we also have who's next on my screen. Above me on my screen is Mr. Rival Zone Gaming. You can find him at YouTube for youtube.com. Don't know what the URL is because I think it's
Rival
Zone Gaming.
Oh no, you do have.
He's got a custom URL. Yeah.
Nice. Rival Zone Gaming, and then Twitch is
Subscribe to it.
Rival Zone
He's-
Gaming.
He's close to 1,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're so close to 1,000. So if anyone
Yeah, like
subscribes to his YouTube-
26.
Yeah, he needs like 20 people to go over there, and I'm sure we
Yeah,
can probably
do
do
it.
that.
No
Utari is also streaming over on Twitch. Utari, who for me doesn't have a webcam, but he does have a webcam over on his Twitch. You can just see him. He's at twitch.tv/UtariOnzo. There's a capital U and capital O in that. And the other players, we have Crimson Hussar and surely only Mikey. Or whatever Mikey.
Mikey R.
Mikey
Yeah, Mikey
R.
R is like
Mikey R.
Yeah, that's like everything is on that. But yeah, my Twitch is Surely Only Mikey. I don't stream on it, but maybe we'll see how that changes.
Also, it wasn't
right,
directly. Yeah, it wasn't directly said. You're about ready to end there. Also, me, Commissar Roach.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am
yeah.
at
Just gonna-
youtube.com/Commissar Roach or 100 Roach, depending on however YouTube feels at the time, because apparently my custom URL barely works.
YouTube,
Yeah.
for shit, boy.
So this has been, for anyone that might be new or anything, this has been the Sleeping Giants 5e Playcast. We'll be back next week. See you around then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Before anybody leaves.